Are we live?
I think
Oh my
so.
god! Oh my god! We're live.
Technical difficulties.
What's up?
Hello.
We're in the middle of. Yeah, we're so professional, guys.
Yeah.
The most professional.
Let me fix this. All right. Hi everyone.
Oh my god! It's Geeks and Gamers, and we're not Jeremy.
Nope.
But we're coming to you with another video. Somebody stop me. Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Let's pull up the
person.
comments.
Yeah. Let's get some going on other
Alright.
places other than those.
I got it on
What's up,
the laptop.
guys?
Hello.
I'm Jesse, in case you don't know.
And I'm Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl.
Bam! And you can find me on Mindless Entertainment. Those are our channels. So you should go to those channels and watch them also because, yeah, oh my god, everyone's
just blowing
freaking
up.
out there. And
Let's
calm
see.
down. Yes, this is possible. There can be two women on Geeks and Gamers at once without the internet exploding and without Jeremy crying.
Yes, we both do live in California.
We do. How crazy is that?
We both said it in both of our videos, I think.
Like multiple times,
but
probably.
yeah, so we decided to get together and do this because we got kind of tired of people just calling out Star Wars, saying bigot, sexist, and it's like, well, you know what, we're two women that are very passionate about Star Wars. We both love Star Wars, and we've been saying how much we can't stand what's going on for months now, and what do? They block us and ignore us.
Fuck those bitches. Hashtag not sexist. Just saying that. Not a sexist person.
Alright.
That's actually not entirely true. I do really, really like making like certain off-color jokes about women. Like, a woman gets hit by a truck. Whose fault is it?
I don't know.
The truck driver's. What was he doing driving in the kitchen?
Yeah, that one is a good one.
Like that one. I like that one because it's subversive. See, Ryan Johnson, you can do subversion and have it be funny. Hi everybody. Hi,
Yeah,
everybody.
let's see here.
Oh, you watched my stand-up comedy. God, this is going so quickly. There
My
we go.
two goddesses. Well, thank you for that one. I like that
Aw.
one.
Yay.
Let's see. So I messaged Jesse and I said, hey, you know what, let's do something. We both live kind of close to each other. It's still like an hour or two drive, but I was driving up and on my way back, I'm like, I'm going to pass through your neck of the woods, so let's get together. We talked to Jeremy. He was cool with it, and he offered to let us do it here on Geeks and Gamers.
Where more people like us. Well, where more people like this. Where just more people are watching. There are more people. Yes. Yeah. So, we wanted to talk about Star Wars, current events, life, being a woman, discussing the entertainment industry, looking at women in the entertainment industry, and some of the BS, because that's the whole thing, right? That's the whole misconception. It's not just because you're a woman doing stuff doesn't mean you're doing the good thing or the right thing. It doesn't. Sometimes you're doing the awful thing, the terrible thing.
I'm just like, the women that are in charge that are doing stuff are giving all of us a bad name because it looks like we're idiots.
Right?
And then you have these women that are just, I don't go on Twitter. I didn't know how to use Twitter until like a month ago. And then people are tagging me and stuff that women are saying, and then they'll tag both of us in it and be like, oh, what do you girls think? And I read this and I'm like, oh my God, like how, why do you agree with this? And so one post in particular that I read was from this girl. She has in her little profile pic, the Force is female, and I'm like, okay, this bitch doesn't know anything about Star Wars because she would have already known. The Force is not female. The Force has no gender. It's universal. It binds the universe together, and if you want to subjectify it and say it's one gender, that's not unifying.
I did say in one of my videos, if you put a gun to my head and told me I had to pick, I would make the Force male, but that's just because dudes are hot.
Yeah.
And I'm attracted to the Force, and I'm attracted to men, so it just makes sense.
Yeah.
There you go. Mystery solved, by the way. In case you're one of the people who hasn't found the 8,000 places everywhere where I mentioned liking men, yeah, there you go. Mystery
I think
solved.
the whole Han Solo thing, they should have gotten that.
I feel like they should have. But still people all the time are like, oh my God, she's obviously gay because of her haircut. Never mind all the dudes.
Okay, we got a super chat. Why do you think they deliberately made Tico look unattractive? Okay, thank you. So I was watching this and I was so mad. You bring in this beautiful Asian woman. She is gorgeous. You see her outside of Star Wars. Okay, you go.
No, finish.
Okay.
I'm just keep my hand up until you're done.
Okay. As a woman, guys, I know you guys don't have to deal with this unless you have long hair. When you put your hair up in a ponytail, what's the first thing you try to do? You try to put your baby hairs back. They have hairspray, they have bobby pins, they have gel. What does he do? Let's flip it out. No woman is going to wear her hair like that. Then you put her in the shapeless uniform. Also, I get it you know, when you're working in that kind of atmosphere and, you know, even if you have any kind of uniform, it's not going to be flattering. But come on, you're going to say you're going to have this Asian woman and you're going to try to diversify it, and then you make her look horrible. You take this beautiful woman and you make her look horrible. Look at Princess Leia. She's in a jumpsuit the whole Empire Strikes Back. She looks hot as hell. But then you do this to Rose? Okay, you go.
No, that's fine. I didn't want to stop you. You were on such a roll. That was beautiful. I was my 2 cents are, it's easy to make Rose the unattractive one because she's Asian, and we don't care about pissing off minorities that much. We like to pretend to. That's the whole joke that's Star Wars right now, is they don't actually give a crap about minorities. They just like pretending to. And that's called tokenism. And tokenism is racist.
You look at basically any Asian woman, they look beautiful seamlessly. I don't understand.
Yeah, have you ever seen an Asian woman where you're like, oh God, like an Asian woman of, you know, who's not like 80, you know,
well,
and
even
like,
then they're so graceful.
Still, yeah, you're like,
oh my God.
Yeah, you're just better than us. That's,
I mean, even living to, do you want to read this?
Ooh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Wait, Geeks and Gamers are not filled with sexist. Every other is. What is
Oh
this
my gosh,
heresy?
thank you for that super chat. That was great.
Thank you. Oh, you're great too, Steve. Steve, you're also great.
Okay,
you guys are
you're both
so
great. Thanks for your videos. Oh,
I love
thank you
guys.
so much. Oh, I just saw that.
Yeah,
You read it.
you
but
guys
yeah.
are the best. The other point I want to make about the roast. All right, let's see. What piece of cinema, sci-fi cinema, not really, the movie, the TV show, can I think of that has an Asian actor who is full-bodied and pointedly actually had to gain weight for the role and wears a jumpsuit but still looks hot as fuck? Oh, Firefly.
Oh, I
Firefly.
actually haven't watched Firefly.
What?
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Sorry. All right,
There's
who
a
wants?
reason behind it. I will watch it. I'm sorry. I've seen Serenity,
Why did they
and
destroy
I
it?
didn't understand.
Oh,
But,
okay.
yeah.
We needed Alexis Evans. Why did they destroy Luke's character? He's one of he's one of all of our favorites.
I know. Oh my. I mean,
Destroy
honestly,
the past. Kill it if you must.
Luke was not my favorite character. Darth Vader was my favorite character, and your character was
Han.
Han.
Yeah.
So, but watching that, I'm just like, even though he wasn't my favorite character, that pissed me off.
Still devastated. I
Like-
was. Yeah.
And I mean, Mark Hamill handles it so gracefully.
Hi, Emperor Palpatine.
Like I've said before in my other video, he still is teaching us how to be a good person. You can see when he does the interviews, he's like, I didn't agree with any of this.
Yep.
I didn't want to do any of this,
Yep.
but you know, I had to. They
tried.
tricked him into signing this contract, and you know what?
Dishes.
Even though, Luke, you're not my favorite character, I still love you. I was supporting you through all of those movies. And what?
I was just heart. Just
Oh, you
heart
do that?
for
I do
Luke.
it like this.
Oh, sometimes I do it like this. I do it like that.
Oh, okay, I see. Someone like told me you have to do it like this, and I'm like, why?
Well,
why?
that's
'Cause
weird.
it's like horns.
Oh, so it's like
Yeah.
Satanism and heart and love at the same time. Does this mean I love
Wait,
Satan?
did we get another one?
Woo!
Oh yes.
Go
we did.
watch Firefly. I think. Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
about
but
you guys. I
sorry.
think that we should just have a live stream series in which Anna comes over and we all watch Firefly together.
Yeah.
I feel like that should happen.
Oh, fire. Oh, I don't. I've heard so many good things. Actually, so when I was in college, I was going to college for concept art, and one of the classes was history of visual development, and my teacher spent an entire day talking about Firefly and how it was the greatest new, sci-fi series because and I haven't watched it, so I don't know, but he says that they actually have spare parts and they're utilizing everything, and he doesn't like Star Trek, but I like Star Trek, and we would get into debates, but he's like, as compared to our Star Trek where they have carpet in the engineering room, and then he's like, everyone's gonna more in the into Firefly.
How would y'all feel about an Ashoka movie? Oh, thanks, Jay Senator. We love being beautiful and intelligent.
Thank you.
That's a very good thing. I'm funny too. I got all three. I just want to put that out there. Ashoka movie. How do you feel about an Ashoka movie? Ashoka, she was Clone Wars, right?
You didn't watch Clone Wars?
Sorry.
Jesse!
I will!
It's on Netflix!
I don't know. I just, for some reason, like, I
Honestly-
remember when it came out and I was still like,
I remember being in high school, and it's like, just flipping through channels on Cartoon Network, and like, was it on? No,
yeah,
it
it's
wasn't
Cartoon
on,
Network.
It was.
It initially aired on
It was
Cartoon
on
Network.
Disney Channel. Anyway, I was flipping through, and they would like have this episode. It was like, oh my gosh, Padme's gonna drink poison. Is she gonna die? And I'm like, well, we all know she's not gonna die.
Atomic American. Nothing more sexy than girls who aren't feminist.
Okay, I just want to point out there is a very big difference between their definition
Yeah.
of feminism and ours. I believe, and I've seen Jessie talk in one of her videos,
Equality.
everything needs to be equal. You
Real
cannot.
equality.
A woman that says I'm a feminist but I hate men, that's not a feminist.
Not equality. That's
That's
wrong.
not.
That's bad. And we need to stop. I'm like, I really want to take this back because I'm sick of feminism becoming a bad word. The next one is diversity. Diversity is straight up becoming a bad word, and it's really stupid. It's like, all right, the idea of feminism was we don't have equal rights. Let's get equal rights. That's a a good thing, right? We're fine with that. The idea of diversity is we're not equally represented as a beautiful, diverse people. Let's become that. And now those are bad words, and that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Exactly.
we had another one.
I know.
KK's replacements right here. Yeah, that's right. Hunky chunky funky monkey. I love your username. That's great. I hope you are a hunky chunky funky
Is that
monkey.
a euro? What country are you from?
Ooh, yeah. Where is you from? Oh, it's a pound. Is that a
That's a
pound?
I
think
thought
it's
that was a
pound.
euro.
I don't know.
That's
I'm
weird.
stupid. Darth Hater. What was done to Luke was unforgivable. Yes, Kathleen
Yes.
Palpatine ruined a lot of characters. She did, and Ashoka movie does sound awesome. From what little I know about her from having not watched the movie. But
Did you watch Rebels?
No.
Oh, Jesse.
It's-
Okay, I'll watch Firefly. You watch both of them.
Okay, deal.
Yeah.
Deal. It's a lot less work for you, but it's fine. It's only
Okay.
14 episodes.
Really? And the
Yeah,
movie?
it got cut after that because
That's
they got
horrible.
killed. What especially would you like to see in the next major Star Wars movie? I'd like to see Kathleen Kennedy have a cameo in which she's publicly executed. That'd be
Oh
fun.
my gosh, that would
That'd
be great.
That'd be great.
That would be.
I'd
and
be
then
down.
What's his face dying too? That would be.
Ryan
great.
Johnson can like rush into the flames to try to
Honestly,
save her, and then yeah.
So I know that Jeremy likes J.J. Abrams, and I don't have a problem with him. I just think he doesn't have any ideas. But the one thing that he does a good job of is he's good at copying. So he takes what we like and then he remakes it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't happy with how he remade the Wrath. Are you into Star Trek at all?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that was terrible. That was awful. The only good scene in that movie was Benedict Cumberbatch laying waste to a bunch of Klingons, and I was like, that scene is cool, even though they weren't good Klingons.
yeah.
But
So my
everything
thing
else
with,
about that movie was
so
garbage.
He just redoes stuff, and I mean, I didn't like Super 8. I was really bored and uncomfortable with the whole little kids in love, and I was like, that's not what childhood was like. But
I did enjoy Super 8.
I only watched it the one time.
But you could actually feel a lot of Spielberg's hand in it too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Thanks, Emperor Palpatine. You're awesome.
I like him. He always comments on everything.
Yay. Yeah.
But
Good dude.
with J.J. Abrams doing this movie, knowing that what's his face ruined his last movie, and I'm not gonna acknowledge that dude by saying his name because I don't want to throw up, but I agree with Jeremy with, Luke waking up and it was all just a dream, or Rey waking up and it's all just a dream. Maybe Luke learned some other aspect of the Force where he can teleport, so he didn't die. I mean, but even though he did the
Whoa,
whole
that
Yoda
one
thing,
came and went real
which
quick.
one?
Whereas
Just click
it was
him and
up
it'll
there.
pop it to you, so
Oh,
you don't have to
ha.
scroll back.
maybe this is behind that. I think this is behind that. There we go. Chuck Wendig Company fights your troll. What? New Zealand! I love people from New Zealand. New Zealand is one of my favorite countries ever, so thank you.
Have you been
Yes, I visited for 3 weeks and it's the most beautiful country ever.
There you go.
Fighting back the trolls via Twitter. I mean, I generally think that like
Did you read it?
everything
From
I
yesterday?
didn't read it yet, but I just feel like everything on Twitter is ultimately pointless. Like it's great fun. Trust me, I love getting out my anger and like practicing my wit by shutting people down. But the ultimate reality is most people are commenting on these things. Unlike wonderful places like Geeks and Gamers or my channel or probably your channel. Yes, I think we should replace Kathleen Edward. But the thing is, all of these beautiful.
Yes, Lauren, it is very frustrating.
And like I've noticed in my comment section, which is incredible, is all of these positive dialogues that are fostered, which is unheard. It's insane on the internet. Everywhere else you go on the internet, it's just a toxic waste dump of people being like, "This is how I feel. This is how I feel," and no amount of people like Jeremy, who I think does a phenomenal job of pointing out the flaws in people's logic, saying things like, "This is why you're wrong. Please look at
Close
yourself."
up of the necklace, please.
Yeah.
It's the Millennium Falcon.
It's a Millennium Falcon, guys.
I would have worn my TIE Fighter one. Or
That's
not
okay.
TIE Fighter. I have a TIE Fighter one, but my X-Wing.
Bosh, that would have been cool. It's okay. I live here, so I can use. This is an angle of my house you don't always get to see, except when I live stream sometimes.
My first time here, too.
My awesome apartment.
What was I gonna... with the whole Chuck thing. So I tagged you in it yesterday, and I tagged Jeremy and everyone in it. But this dude was saying, the whole bigot, sexist, man babies things. And then I reshared it, and I commented, and I'm like, bro, like, it's not just men. You have to understand that. You can't... Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really excited.
I know,
because,
she's so excited about these.
Babylon 5. Gunnar, fun fact, I was just introduced to that
good?
last week. It's good. You gotta get past the special effects, but it's really, really fun. Definitely ahead of its time. It's so much fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm diving in head first. I'm super into it. The Force is female. Of course, guys.
No, it's not.
Clone
the Force
Wars
has no gender.
almost completely redeems Anakin Skywalker in the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
I will. That's what I hear. I will watch these things.
I saw my name highlighted.
Did we miss anybody?
I don't know.
No.
Guy, Lauren,
The Force
can you...
is female. Oh, and Kathleen, at an end, Kathleen Kennedy rule is not sure. Yes. Yoda speak. Yeah, that's a thing. I do actually have, because somebody asked me via my Patreon, if you go on my Patreon, you can suggest ideas for videos, and someone wants me to talk about what I would do with the movies going forward. So.
Do you like Deep Space Nine, best
yeah.
Star Trek? What?
Anna will yell at you if you say the Force is female.
Yes, I will. I will yell at you.
Jeremy.
Oh, that one
Or
was-
Lauren,
it's a-
perhaps.
yeah.
So that's somebody from Geeks and Gamers, official.
Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, I do like it. It's not my favorite because I cannot stand Kira and the whole Prophets thing. Did you watch?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't like how it ended. I was really upset. I love Julian, and I actually loved Dax, or Ezri Dax. Even though she was only one season, I liked her. Okay, we got a super chat. I cannot pronounce these names. Saw the vid, Kathleen might be leaving just now. She had so in the High Council, they were talking, Ethan brought up how he has inside information about how she's probably already fired, and she's going to announce her successor in September.
I did see some information that suggests that, so.
Okay.
Good.
Thoughts on Old Republic series? I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea. Are you into the Old Republic?
Yeah, I'm at this point though, until something major changes, I don't want any new Star Wars movies or TV shows because they're just doing it poorly.
If they make a Ahsoka film, Anna should play her.
You should.
I am horrible.
If we ever get a chance to redo Solo, I'd shop being Han Solo. That's the thing, by the way. I know you guys probably heard the rumors that they might cast a woman as Indiana Jones. I'm only okay with this if it's me. So can we start that campaign right now?
Guys, that's Laura Croft. That is Laura Croft.
Yeah, we already have that. But if that's gonna happen anyway, can we make it better by having Jesse be Indiana Jones? Let's make this happen, all right? Jesse for Jones. Got it? Jesse for Jones.
Ooh, okay, $10. Let's see.
What?
I think J.J. Abrams and blah would only have surface understanding of Star Wars universe. J.J. used nostalgia to make up his lack of knowledge. Ryan, blah.
So I don't know if you guys saw the interview where Ryan Johnson said he'd love to make a film that is so polarizing that 50% of people love it and 50% people hate it. Which is like, dude, Star Wars, not the place for that. Not the fucking place.
No.
That's an admirable goal. As a filmmaker, I can respect that. Not the place for it.
This is, like you said in your video, this is a galaxy far, far away, not here.
Yeah.
The only time that was okay was in E.T. The only time that was okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, Fast Being the best channel ever. Thank you. We're so happy to be a part of it. We're so glad you like it.
Porn, Immortal Coral. John Williams is a fucking legend. What are both of your favorite genres of music? David Bowie.
I'm a rock and roller.
Me too.
So yeah,
Hey.
yeah. I have a Nirvana shirt over there.
Oh my god, I gotta just tell you guys this funny little story. So my sisters don't really know anything about music, and I'm really into music, and they only like, Justin Bieber and like One Direction and that horrible side of music. And so I'm driving in the car with my sister, and I go to Coachella, but I only go to Coachella to see AC/DC and like Guns N' Roses and whatnot. And I'm in the car, and my sister wanted to go to Coachella, and Lynyrd Skynyrd comes on, and it's Sweet Home Alabama. And my sister, she's just like, do you think they're gonna be there next year at Coachella? And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, because AC/DC, Guns N' Roses were there. And I was like, oh god, no. And then Nirvana comes on and Smells Like Teen Spirit. She asked me if that was Van Halen.
No!
She thought that was Van Halen. I'm like, Emily, I love you, but oh gosh. That was just a little side note.
I got to hug Dave Grohl once, and I was like, this is the closest I'll ever be to Kurt Cobain. Cecil wants to buy you ladies a drink. I don't know who Cecil is, but I'm
you don't
always...
know who Cecil is? I mean, I'm just finding out about him from watching the High Council. He's funny.
Oh, okay. Well, he can buy me a drink. That's fine. Anyone, anytime can buy me a drink.
Okay.
I just want to point out that Kevin, who works at Bluebird Brasserie, or how the pronounce that, down the street from here. It's like brasserie. It's like the French version of brewery. I don't know. Anyway, he works at Bluebird down.
Pretty dark sense of humor, but aside from that,
You probably like my open mic.
Ryan Blah is called Ruin
Johnson. We can go with Ruin. The streets and keep up the great work. Thank you. Here's the point.
AC/DC.
Yes,
and
I
Guns N'
agree.
Roses yes,
I agree
they
with
are.
those two. Anytime Thunderstruck happens, I just immediately think I need to be drinking, because if you haven't played the Thunderstruck drinking game, it's terrible and wonderful. Oh my god. You stand in a circle.
Okay.
and somebody starts drinking, and then every time they say thunder or thunderstruck, they stop and the
Oh
next
gosh,
person starts.
no.
And someone gets stuck with like the entire half of the first verse, like a whole half of the first verse,
Oh,
and
no.
someone gets stuck with the solo, and it's wonderful. And if you're really lucky with the numbers right, it's the same person who has to chug for 30 seconds both
Oh,
times.
that's horrible.
It's awesome.
I'd
You
throw up.
die. It's
I can't
wonderful.
chug. I have like a tube in my throat, so I can't chug. It's impossible.
That
It's not
sucks.
fun. Yeah.
I met some people in college who could just open their throat and pour drinks right in. It's
Me
ridiculous.
too.
Right, crazy
Talent.
time. Crazy times, man. Sometimes I miss college. I used to have great
Oh
parties.
God.
I
Hey
can imagine.
guys, I'm just gonna say this right now. Don't be assholes, please. I just read a comment and
Don't.
I don't want to look down and see that stupid stuff.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
see it, but I don't want to see
Disney
it.
Star Wars has become the anglerfish avoids its temptation.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Okay. What's going on? We're talking about
What's
Star
going-
Wars. That's
and
what's
I
going
said,
on.
Hey, yeah,
Favorite
yeah,
Jedi?
yeah,
Favorite
hey,
Jedi
yeah,
question.
yeah. I said, hey,
Darth Vader.
what's going on? You can't not finish that. Are we counting him as a Jedi? I mean, if he's not really a Jedi once
He
he goes
comes
dark
back.
side, he's a
but
Sith.
He's just my favorite. Anytime everyone asks me this question, it's gonna be the same answer. It's Darth Vader.
Me.
But when he's
Um,
Anakin and Darth Vader, they're the same thing. And he's
I
Darth
think
Vader.
Luke might be my favorite Jedi. He just like it's near and dear to my heart. Mace Windu's a pretty close second though, because he's a
So
PA.
glad to see you girls us girls need to stick together. So dumb women like KK do not ruin our stuff.
Damn
Seriously,
straight.
thank you.
Girl power, smart girls thinking smart things, not falling for stupid identity politics because that's not feminism. In case you haven't heard, right? There is no good feminism in The Last Jedi. Rey, their
Oh
fucking
my
hero,
God.
spends the entire movie chasing different men around, literally asking them to show her
Seriously?
place.
Oh my
It's terrible.
gosh.
Sorry, so
Ugh.
too much yelling.
Like, I can understand in the aspect because when I go to someone, I go to my dad. I
Yeah.
don't go to my mom. I go to my dad. And I look up to men in my life. So, I mean, I do look up to women too, but the first person I'm always going to go to is my father or my adopted father. So, those are my people. So, I can understand on that aspect, but what they did wasn't the right way. Like, I understand Rey going to Luke because he's the freaking last Jedi Knight that can teach her anything.
But
But-
Kylo Ren, really? That's an
Oh,
abusive relationship. Anyone who ships that is just ships abuse.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
He's her
actually
stalker.
abusive
He is
relationship.
her stalker.
And classic-
she is not into him. So why does everyone keep
Classic
doing
abuse
it?
line, by the way, is you're nothing. Nobody thinks you're anything. You come from nowhere. Nobody cares, but you're everything to me. It's
Fucking
abusive.
creeper.
We need a
Ugh.
standalone
It's
prequel.
like,
Sorry,
Yeah,
more
go
super
ahead,
chat.
go ahead.
Standalone prequel exploring the origin of Kai Adimundi. Do you agree? I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Sure, yes we do. Nice
Maybe.
work, Anna and Jesse. Yay, we're all doing great work. Oh, we got that one already, but that's fine.
Okay.
Exer Kun is the greatest Sith of all times. All hail the Sith.
Darth Vader.
Thank you, Dark Lord Darth Fang. Thank you for sharing that sentiment. We are happy to.
Glad for your opinion, but
Why
I
did Leia
disagree.
and Haldo suddenly like Poe again? Yeah, that's a great question. Like, we hate you, we love you. Murr! Where's Jeremy?
He's doing other
Jeremy
work.
died. We killed him and stole his channel. Do you guys want? I guess if we want to, we can call Jeremy.
Oh, I can call him. I got
Do you guys
my
wanna? Do you guys wanna talk to Jeremy? Yes, no, maybe so.
phone.
Yes, no, maybe so. No one seems to want to talk to Jeremy. It's
God,
probably because there's a
that's
delay
not-
on the chat.
Sorry.
Wait, like, look up there. Who wants to talk to Jeremy? Should we call him? Should
Yeah,
we call
I
him?
can check.
Yes, I got a
Darth
yes.
Raven. I got
Yeah.
one yes.
I got at least one
no,
yes.
no.
But-
Yes, please. Yes. Okay, I've seen more yes.
All
Oh,
right, all
and
right,
now
all
I know.
right,
Okay.
all right, all right.
I'll
We'll
call
see
him.
if Jeremy wants to
I'm gonna flip my phone. So
dip in
nobody's-
for a moment. Someone said things. Thank you for helping fix Star Wars. Thanks. We try.
Let me check.
We do what we can.
Hello?
Hey.
Jeremy, you are live.
Here, hold the phone. Let me take.
What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody behaving in the chat? Are they all asking where's Jeremy? Have they not figured out that Geeks and Gamers is not just the Jeremy channel yet?
They're-
A couple of them. They're
Yeah.
catching on. They're catching on. Yeah.
Are you guys having fun? Is it going well?
It
It's
is.
going wonderful. We've got
Yes.
884 people watching.
Wow.
And
Nice.
almost 400 likes because people like us for some reason. I don't know why.
They're learning what actual women
Hey,
think.
Right.
well, we're not streaming from my phone, so tell them to get the likes up. We can get over 1,000 likes, and it shouldn't crash the stream.
It should not. So like the bejesus
Yeah,
out of
so-
this.
Yeah, so let's get those likes up, and I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. I would love to see you guys this more often, so we'll definitely make it happen. So yeah.
Sounds good.
Anybody
Yeah.
got? but I don't want to take away from the ladies' night too much. So with Lauren running the chat and you guys running the stream, it's I'm sure it's gonna be awesome.
Girl power.
Someone told
Tomorrow, as
us to tell
always.
you to call them.
I don't know who
was
it
that?
was. but
Someone said to
call someone, Jeremy. Just call
Oh
someone.
yeah, tell them. Yeah, just tell them I'll call right now. Whoever
Right
it
now.
is.
Whoever it-
Wait
just-
by the phone. Don't move. Don't leave until I call.
Don't breathe.
And you may be waiting a while.
Don't even breathe.
Don't breathe. oh,
Awesome.
Batman says to call him.
Oh, Batman wants you. Call Batman. Just call
Oh,
Batman.
well, if that's the case, let me go. Then I've got to call Batman.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let you go.
You
call
get right
Batman.
to that. Go save the world, Jeremy.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Deuces. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, real fast on Batman. What do you guys think? I heard this. I don't know if you guys are super
Female
into
Batman, me. Anyway, sorry, what?
No, someone said to have Michael Keaton play Batman and do Batman Beyond. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I'm in.
Yeah, I
I'm
heard
in.
that and I was like, yes,
please.
I
Fix-
volunteer.
This is how you fix DC right there. Boom. In a
All
snap.
right,
In a
let's.
snap.
I'll try catching up on this.
Um,
Let's see.
I want, in the meantime.
Really, Lauren? You like Batman, but you hate Superman?
I've never been a huge fan of Superman. I don't dislike him, but Batman's always been my boy. I used to, fun story about Jesse, I once ran around in my grandma's house naked, all save a blanket tied around my neck, announcing to my family members that I'm Batman.
Oh,
It's a thing that happened.
yeah. I wore like a Cinderella dress for 3 years and
Ha!
didn't take it off.
I love it, of course.
And I would
you
scream if they tried to take it off.
I wore a cowboy. I did the same thing with my cowboy hat.
Well, see, my mom, like, literally hacked my hair off. I had a bowl cut, and everyone thought I was a freaking boy, and I was
So
super
strange.
hairy, too, like, my eyebrows, and, like, yeah. And so everyone thought I was a boy, and I was wearing my princess dress. I'm like, I am a princess. I have Barbie dolls, and I have a Darth Vader one, but whatever.
Yes. I had Batman. He would sometimes marry the Barbies.
Yeah, me too.
I
I had the cool one from the animated series.
Yeah, mine was big.
Oh, Jesse,
How do you and Morena Baccarin get on? Probably would get along great. Probably would be the best of friends because she's awesome. I love her in Firefly, though that's like my least favorite character in Firefly, but I think she does a wonderful job. And in Deadpool, of course, she's a boss.
like to bring George Lucas back. You know what? I have people that know him. We grew up in the same town, so I'm gonna try to pull my strings. Let's see.
Oh, speaking of nothing, same as self-promotion. Guys, I have a t-shirt, and you should buy it
Sorry.
because it's my face 3 times, which is 3 times the awesomeness that my usual face is.
It's like Triple X. You gotta have 3. You
They're
can't
all
have 2.
3, exactly. And it says jizzing force all over the place because that's the thing I say sometimes.
Lauren just posted the link.
There you
so
go.
thank
There's
you,
a link to it right
Lauren.
there. Thank you so much, Lauren. If you guys want the best t-shirt ever, you should click that link and get your force jizz
Oh my
shirt.
gosh. Sorry.
Yeah.
I hate Affleck too. I think he is the worst Batman. I made an actual meme about it, and it's George Clooney laughing, and he's like, "I'm not the worst Batman anymore."
Ah, I don't hate him as Batman. Sorry.
Okay, I'm just like he's like.
I like him. Sorry, specifically, I really like him as Bruce Wayne. I think he's a good Bruce Wayne. He's also hot as fuck. I feel like. I feel it. Yes. Oh,
okay.
thank you, Wolfman Jack. You're awesome.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, from American Graffiti, Wolfman Jack. Hey.
Wolfman Jack. Take an old school Lucas.
Can we bring back Bale, please? Yes, thank you, Lauren. Thank you. You know,
Ah.
he actually apologized to everyone after he saw Justice League, and he's like, "I'm sorry, guys."
He was my least favorite Batman. I'm just saying.
Really?
I didn't like him. I thought he
As
was
Batman or as Bruce?
both. I
Really?
hated the stupid gravelly voice. That was way too much. I'm not wearing hockey pants. Like that. I didn't like that. I also just felt like he didn't have that. Most other Bruce Waynes have a refined element to them. Even Keaton, who's a little like neurotic and introverted, still has sort of a refined element to him, which Christian Bale's Batman just didn't have. He was just kind of all over the place.
I felt like he did the American Psycho face a lot.
Well, that's because it's the only thing he can do. That's like that's
like
who he
him.
is. That's who Christian Bale is. If you haven't seen American Psycho, that's literally who Christian Bale is. Terrifyingly, Johnny Depp should have been in a Tim Burton Batman movie.
Oh,
yeah,
that would have been good. Why didn't
Huh.
they do that? I mean, Michael
Scarecrow
Keaton was
in
great.
Batman Forever. Scarecrow wasn't in Batman Forever, but he could have been. It would just add to that amazing cast. Which, by the way, in case you didn't know, that Batman Forever is my favorite Batman movie. Suck
I
it.
like that one. Too.
I love that one so much.
Nicole
Tommy Lee
Kidman.
Jones as Two-Face, Nicole Kidman as the chick, Jim Carrey in probably his best performance
Oh yes,
ever.
that was amazing.
Oh my god.
Jim Carrey made that movie. I mean, I'm not really into Val Kilmer, but in
That's
that,
good eye candy,
yeah.
especially in that movie.
This is gonna be totally random. When he's wearing the bat suit, I was just looking at his lips, and I'm just like, Val Kilmer's got nice lips.
Very
Like you don't
kissable
notice
lips.
it when you see his
Very
face.
kissable, yes.
But I mean, and I really like Val Kilmer in The Prince of Egypt. He's Moses.
Oh, he's Moses. That makes
Yeah.
sense. He's good.
Okay. What do you guys
Kelly
think of
Marie
Kelly Marie
Tran.
Tran?
Oh, and
I
we
think-
didn't address if they make a live action Batman Beyond. Mark Hamill has to play the Joker, obviously.
Yes.
I feel really bad because I feel like Star Wars people learn your lesson,
They're
guys.
mean.
The actors have nothing to do with these
They
choices.
did not write it.
They didn't
I mean,
write it. They didn't make the choices. They didn't direct it. They
I'm
just
pretty
got
sure
cast.
when she's getting in the costume, getting her done, she's like, "Oh my god, I look freaking."
yeah,
this
she's
isn't
probably looking at it like this is
flattering.
ridiculous.
But she seems like a very nice person. I said it in my review of The Last Jedi. She did a very good job for her first movie.
Yeah.
And it's not her fault
Absolutely.
that she was not a good character.
Yeah.
And I totally understand with her deleting everything because she's tired of harassment. I mean, look at our videos or any of Jeremy's videos. And
We
you
get
can just read
harassed,
it.
too.
They go
And
freaking
we're not
crazy.
even famous.
I can't even read my email that I made just so people can talk to me because people send me disgusting stuff.
I've got
and
some
it sucks.
weird things.
Yes,
guys.
there's freaking weirdos
Yeah.
that ruin it for everyone. So I feel horrible for her, but I hate the fact that they're just calling out all this stuff. And if you go and watch Jeremy's video where he goes through and he shows, look at, she's getting harassed too, but then look at Chris Pratt. He's got harassed for saying prayers for a child with brain cancer.
Wow.
Like,
People are terrible.
There's just horrible people out there that will hate on everything. So I understand why she did it, but I think that they're using it to just publicify something that she even said, like, in her little comment, she's like, okay, well, like, I need, like, kind of a break from it, which I totally understand, and then they're just blowing it out of proportion.
Which is, it's just.
Yeah.
I hate.
Han
don't blame
shot
the
first.
actors.
Kylo would be dead.
Huh.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Han is supposed to do that.
Yeah.
He's supposed to shoot first because that's my man.
Well, that's
Probably the only. I'll give that. That's like the only good thing that happened in Solo. Was Han shot first. I was like, I'll take that. Thank you. That was the correct. See, if you were wondering how to
Got
do
us.
correct shout outs to the fans, that was it. That one thing right there that you failed to do for the rest of forever.
I think they made Kelly Tran get an Instagram to promote the movie. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
that's probably reasonable.
She probably had her like normal Instagram, and they made her delete it to make
probably have like a road centric one.
Yeah.
Stupid. Poor
Poor
gal. She'll probably never do
Dorito
anything
shot first.
ever
No,
again.
he didn't. Get out of here.
Go away. We don't like you. You're not allowed to say
I
that.
have the original Star Wars that it came out, the very first one that was ever released on VHS. I have like 10 copies of it. I also have it in Spanish.
Yeah, not only does Han shoot first, Greedo doesn't actually get a shot off.
Yeah,
In the original
just
one.
saying.
He doesn't. He just
Saying,
dies.
yeah.
He just dies. So Han shoots. Just not even
Thank
shoots
you.
first. Shoots.
DOKS does not approve of online harassment. No, I mean, seriously, the thing about online harassment is me and Jesse, we got on here and we put our faces out there and we say our opinions. Then you have those assholes that comment back and go off on us. And it's like, would you say this to me in real life?
Exactly.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you
I
wouldn't,
would still say
because
this to you in
I've
real
got
life.
a mean right straight. I'm just saying, and I can follow that with a left hook and a kick to the groin, and then you're just done. So
And-
yeah, you're not gonna say it to my face because I can kill you. Yeah.
YouTube favorite Star Wars game MCU. I can't even read.
Oh my
this, it's
god.
going too fast.
Star Wars game, Marvel, DC, and Star Wars Extended
Like-
Universe characters. Okay, well my favorite
characters
Star
or
Wars
game?
game, I think those, favorite Star Wars game, favorite MCU, DC, and Star Wars characters.
I'm gonna go
God.
full on. I have Star Wars chess, and I like to play chess. So I have my Star Wars chess that my friend gave to me in high school, and I've since then gotten like 5 others.
I'm going, so I actually have an N64 in the corner there. I don't have Shadows of the Empire for it now, but as a kid, that was the one. And that actually covers my favorite EU character too. Dash Rendar, he's a boss. But yeah, Shadows of the Empire, Dash Rendar. God, MCU character. I'm really, we're talking about just Extended Universe, so not from the, I feel like, I don't know. Everyone I like is already in the movies for Marvel. And I'm very attracted to Thanos. That's a thing. So
Really?
I'm attracted to villains. and
Me
he's a good
too,
villain.
but with him, I don't know. I just like I look at him and I see the big brother in the Goonies, and I'm just like,
Okay.
he was hot in the Goonies, but him is purple. I mean,
Rick Ray is showing his love for the ladies.
I was really pissed off at him because he killed my 2 boyfriends in Marvel like within the first 10 minutes
That's
of the
fair.
movie.
Loki is the shit.
Yeah.
He was my villain crush, so I superimposed it with Thanos, but I love
Yeah.
Loki so
See,
much.
Luco.
English.
Sorry, I can't speak.
It's our first language.
Yeah. Actually, Portuguese was my first
Well,
language.
fine, shut up.
But-
You have an excuse. I don't.
Yeah, so Loki and Idris Elba, they were my two like Marvel crushes, and they both died, and I was just like, well,
Done with you.
I'm just so
Porkins is the best Star Wars character of all time. He died for our sins. That guy dies first. At least they didn't kill the black guy first. That would have been just way too cliche.
Yeah, I know.
So they killed Porkins. Poor Porkins. I do love him. I do love that they just called him Porkins. That was fun for me. So like no subtlety there.
Girls like bad guys. Okay.
I do. I can't speak for all womankind.
Here's my example. This is why I love villains. So when you have when it's storytelling, a character, you know, you have the beginning where they're introduced, you have the setting, you have the rising action, then you have the climax, and then, you know, the falling action, resolution, whatnot. So with villains, they've already gotten to that point. So they've already had their climax where, you know, you have that big decision and you choose one way or the other. So I find that insanely interesting why a person chose the path that they did. And then you have the hero who's on that mission. So you're seeing them, but it's that mystery behind the bad guy, why they chose it. But because a person that's a bad guy in a movie, they don't think they're a bad guy.
True.
What they think what they're doing is right and everyone else is against them and they're the good guys. So I find that insanely interesting, and for the whole Loki thing, I just like Tom Hiddleston, and I think his voice is insanely nice
beautiful.
to him.
Even his little role in War Horse was like
I didn't watch it, but I was gonna watch. I downloaded it for him.
Benedict Cumberbatch also in that movie.
I know, it's got a
and
good cast,
I just
but-
cry the whole movie now. That's
That's why I couldn't watch it. I heard how sad it was, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't cry.
First time I watched it, I cried like twice, maybe. Now I just cry from the beginning to the end. It's just I do that with Homeward Bound too.
Oh,
Shut it down.
Chan.
Don't you know we hate? I know. Don't you know we hate women?
Oh gosh.
Thank you.
Third wave
You're hilarious.
intersectional feminists disgustingly present their feminism to be gender equality, so it makes anyone critical of them appear to be the opposite gender equality. Everyone,
Correct.
Yeah.
Everything is polarized. You're either with something or you're against something. And third wave, whatever you said, is toxic and it's terrible and it's not feminism and it's stupid. But now everyone thinks that's what it is, which is bad.
You know, I'm gonna let you read these because I'm realizing my dyslexia is
Oh,
a big
okay.
disadvantage.
I got you. If I had to be 1, 2, 3, or 4 in a human centipede with Soilo, Tycho, and Panda, what number? Obviously one. Like in any human centipede ever,
Oh my God.
obviously one. Are you kidding?
I have the funniest story to tell you about this stupid human centipede movie.
Okay.
It's a Christmas story.
I want K2SO to kill L337. I agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, go
so,
on.
my sister is insanely into horror movies because so my mom decided to walk out on her family, and the night that she did that, we watched a horror movie to distract us, so my sister uses that as a coping mechanism to deal with her problems.
Oh.
So she's really into horror movies. And every Christmas, she makes us sit down as a family and watch The Human Centipede. Both of them. I try to leave the room, but those are our Christmas movies. So The Human Centipede, I have a very
I mean, arguably, if you're gonna have to be the human centipede until you die, the middle one always dies first. So, or no, the last one dies first. The one at the end theoretically dies first because they're getting the least actual nutrition. So the one at the end would theoretically die first.
I don't know why anyone would want to be anything but the first in the line.
No, that's
Like-
true. Arguably, you have to be the first, otherwise
You
you're
actually
not,
get to
like,
eat food and not shit.
real food, not have your mouth attached to someone's asshole.
Your sister needs Jesus. No, she doesn't. Don't talk about my sister.
Yeah.
I'm
off
allowed
limits.
to, you're
Off
not.
limits, guys. Off limits. You guys can talk shit about my cats, though. Come here, Han Solo. Where are you?
And
there have been.
Landa's chill.
Landa's
They're on like each side
They're
of us.
like
They're watching
flanking
over us.
They're making sure that everything's fine. All right.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go acquire.
Do an arm wrestle. I don't know.
I'd win.
Jesse's like, what? How tall are you?
5'7".
Oh my god! I just found out I'm 5'5". You're the same size as my sister. She's
I don't know
5'7".
about that. We're like the same person.
Yeah.
I punch things like 4.
I'm actually freakishly strong.
I believe you. But
Yeah.
punch things.
So. Yeah.
You want me to arm wrestle with him? Because I could do that. He'd lose. He says no.
Jesse would win. You know what?
I kind of think we almost have to do this now.
No.
Okay, not now. We'll do it later. We'll report back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
look at
yeah.
your baby cat. Han's
see.
nickname is Baby Cat because he's adorable. He's hiding his
He
face
wouldn't let
'cause
me
he's
hold him
ashamed.
earlier because I smell like all the cats from my dad's ranch.
Oh, I love
Cat
it.
fight.
He hides
No.
his face.
No, because people are absolutely disgusting on the internet, and if we arm wrestled or did anything, they would take it the
That's
complete
true.
wrong way.
Well,
But
that's all right. That's how we all take UFC anyway. It's the gayest sport there is. It's just 2 men punching each other.
I don't watch it, so yeah.
I
Catwoman.
actually kind of want to start because I'm.
Why do women like cats?
Fighting.
Because they sit there and they cuddle and they make a noise letting you know that they appreciate
There
that.
you go.
It's so cute.
They're very cute. I just
and when
like
they're
all
kittens and they're little, they
kittens.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, sorry.
I
I love dogs too. Just saying.
actually prefer dogs. I love
Yeah.
cats. I love my cats. My parents own a Newfoundland, and it's the most amazing creature ever.
A what?
A Newfoundland. It's like 150-pound
Let me Google
behemoth
it.
of
Okay.
wonderfulness.
I like
Um,
pugs and Boston Terriers and
Aw.
Frenchies. I have a pug. Her name is Stinky, and I got to see her this past couple of days.
Oh,
She's a
beautiful
fat,
boy.
stinky little dog. Okay.
I like horses too, guys. Just
Me
want you to know I
too.
love horses. They used to ride them. Judge me if you will. I don't mind the latest DC movies. Judged, but I understand people's problems with them. I'm not offended when people shit talk DC. Fair. That's fair. Unlike the entire Star Wars fandom, who all the people who for some reason like The Last Jedi, who get their panties in a wad every time you say you don't, because obviously these are the people who are the most who are the systemic of what's wrong with this country. Is I like something, you didn't like it, you must be the devil.
Oh my god.
That's pretty much how this country works right now, and
All
it's
we
terrible.
ask, and like, okay, so when we present our opinion, we literally give facts on why we don't like The Last Jedi and what we're comparing it to, which is the original trilogy, and why these ones don't make any sense. And then what do they say? Oh,
You're
you're
the devil.
sexist, you're bigots, you're horrible people, you're attacking other people. I'm like, no, we're literally stating
just
our opinions.
telling
And
you
when
I
they
don't like it.
try to defend theirs, they don't have any facts. They're just like, oh, you're mean.
You
It's like,
suck. No, not usually. Actually, that's a lot of work.
Harrison, you all want 3 knuckle sandwiches. All 3 of us can kick your ass. Yes, we
Yay!
can.
I don't know what Harrison said, but
I don't
but
know either,
respect us. Respect us. Yeah, Geeks and Gamers. My cats, Lauren, my cats do not give me any space at all. Mine are like dogs in that way. I walk in and they're like meow, meow, meow. Especially when I sleep.
Harrison Ford is getting senile in his old age. He's just getting tired
He's just
of
drunk also.
Yeah.
Like he's only ever drunken on pills, and it's hilarious.
girls. The girls are cute, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, shanks. That's what I live for. If I'm not being told I'm cute 5 times a day, then I just implode and die. I just want you to know that. My entire self-value is based on people on the internet telling me I'm attractive.
Is it worth it to debate people who like The Last Jedi? Sometimes
No.
I feel like it's not. Okay, so I lived in San Francisco, which is full of SJWs, and there's also normal people, but it's like I lived with an SJW girl, and she was the one that was in control of the rent, which made it very, very difficult, and every word that came out of her mouth, I was like just cringing, because I knew her before she was like this, and she kind of jumped on the bandwagon.
My little sister did the same thing.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh my god.
But it bothered, and I mean, Jeremy has said it plenty of times. They're all getting on their ass about Star Wars, and they're going to defend it, but they're not going to watch it. They're not like us, where we spend like every cent that we have on Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally just drove up here with my helmets so me and Jesse could wear them,
Good
and
helmets.
they don't own helmets. They don't do any of this stuff, so they're just going to let Jedi or Star Wars die.
I have all of my ice cube things. Well, I have one normal tray.
You
but
have the like Star Wars ones?
I have the. I need to get the Death Star one, the big like whiskey ball
Oh,
one. I
yeah,
need that
I
one.
have that.
What I have is I have the Han Solo Frozen Carbonite, and I have Millennium Falcon.
I
So,
have
Um,
the Death Star one, the Millennium Falcon, and then Boba Fett and the
I need to get
Mandalorian
that.
one.
I have just guns also. Those aren't Star Wars, but they're
Did
funny.
you watch Marvel's The Last
Or
Jedi?
Mahler's,
Oh, Mahler's,
Last
sorry.
Jedi Critic. I haven't watched it because I know it's like a huge critique. Words English. I know it's like a huge undertaking, and I'm lazy. I'm also, this is my beef with Mahler. In case you hear this,
I don't know who Mahler is,
he's
so.
he does some really good videos, but he calls like a bunch of them an unbridled rage. Bitch, you don't know what rage is. It's like an unbridled disappointment, which is fine. Call it that. Like, I'm so disappointed in this. That's cool, bro. I don't care. You want to know what rage looks like? Come on over to Mindless Entertainment. I will show you some rage, thank you.
Watch my Kathleen Kennedy video.
Ha.
That's pretty.
Good at yelling. That's what
Yeah.
we're good at yelling. This is why we're here together.
When we get upset, yes, we
Oh.
get very, very mad. Someone actually like posted a comment, and it's like don't. What's that famous quote about never like nothing burns as much as a woman scorned?
Oh, hell
Yeah.
hath no fury like a woman
Yeah,
scorned.
that one.
Damn straight.
Yep.
Scorn woman right here.
Let's see.
I think you should both replace Jeremy.
No, he
sucks.
doesn't.
I love Jeremy.
I love Jeremy,
Jeremy is
too.
the sweetest person
He
in
really
the world.
is.
He is so nice.
He's a very kind, intelligent person, and when I don't know how you got introduced to Jeremy, but I was doing my video, and people that I respect their comments, and they were continuously commenting. They were like, you need to go reach out to Jeremy on Geeks and Gamers. So I came over to the channel, and it was Jeremy's video, the highlighted one of him introducing himself and him explaining his channel, and I was like, oh my gosh, a human that's a man that I relate to because, apparently women can relate to men.
No.
And I was like, I actually agree with everything that this guy is saying. Of course, I don't see the same eye on sports teams. I know you don't see the same eye
Well, that's
on sports
because
teams,
the
but
Philly
yeah.
sports teams are the best and the Eagles are the best and everyone else can suck it. So that's
But
the end of that conversation.
The thing and he's a very good person and he's just stating his opinions and he's showing facts. And he's doing it very respectably. And when people harass him, yes, he gets angry like a normal human being.
Yeah.
When we get disrespected, yes, we get angry. And everyone handles anger differently.
I handle it by yelling.
Yeah, you handle it by yelling and I
And
paint
punching.
and I like, God, Vince, but
I also punch things. This is punching. In case you didn't know.
I like stress balls. And I don't know how I think I just blow up.
You want to come to a Krav Maga class with me sometime?
Yes.
Just beat the crap out of everything.
Yes.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
You live in San Francisco too. Oh, yeah. I visited once. It was fine. I had to visit a couple times. It's fine to visit. I like that gay cookie place where I can get a dick cookie.
Oh my gosh. They have cookies for dogs too.
Oh, they have dick cookies for dogs?
Yes.
Oh, good. I want to make sure my dog gets gay.
I miss San Francisco so much. It's just so expensive, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
my college campus though was like 85% SJWs. That was like watching Solo. It was like, oh god, I remember why I hated everyone in college.
And I saw that part of your video and I was like, girl, I agree.
Which was funny because I got off campus, I met people, and I actually had my eyes open on a lot of things. I met somebody, I got along with a conservative Christian person who we disagreed on everything politics, but we learned how to be friends about it anyway. And he taught me how to shoot guns, and I learned a whole lot about guns and completely changed all of my perspective on guns. So.
See, I feel like you should kind of handle things like when you go to work, you're not going to talk about your sexuality, you're not going to talk about your religion, because that's off limits when you're at work. You just talk, and you kind of talk about interests, and yes, your personal beliefs do come into play, but it's like when you're at work, you're professional about it.
Yeah.
And
Catpool! Hi, Catpool! Guys, if you haven't seen the compilation, it's on Catpool's channel, and it's on mine. It's our eulogy for Han. We had you're in it.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know who that thing was.
Oh, it's the Catpool.
Yeah,
It's the Catpool Reverend is the Reverend for the actual Reverend. And
I was like amazed when I saw it. I was like, how the heck did she do that?
and yes, and then I say words and Anna says words and
Ivan says words and SC reviews. I don't
SC
know his
Review
real
says
name,
words.
but
I don't know his name either.
Yeah.
I'm like, ask there.
I like listening to him talk though.
Me too. Oh, the accent. Do you read current Marvel SW comics? What are Marvel?
No,
I
so
don't.
I did a lot of. I've always liked comic books, and I mean, my mom was kind of strict on the stuff that she let us.
Girl power, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
My mom wanted us all to be girly girls, and she was kind of disappointed when I came out and I was this brunette that's geeky, and she wanted me to be a blonde cheerleader. So we weren't allowed to have video games. I was never allowed to have comics. The first comic I ever got was when when this came out with the Star Wars action figures that came with the comics, and I got the one with Luke and Mara Jade.
And you were like, yes.
And I was like, yes, I have my comic.
I just
and
want to address Sorrent00's comment. I thought the bikini video was going to be on your channel. I don't know how you've conflated two women fully clad talking with a bikini video, so that's on you, buddy. Yes, if the bikini video happens, it will be on my channel. If you don't know about that, don't worry about it. If you want to know about it, go to Mindless Entertainment. But obviously,
I don't know what's going on.
nothing to do with bikinis here,
Yeah,
so
no.
you think you're a little confused. Buy my t-shirt though. This seems like a good time to say buy my
Just a
t-shirt. It's my
t-shirt.
face. This is jizzing force all over the place, and you can buy it on the internet for money. And it's the best shirt ever. So
Back
have
to
it.
the comics thing though, I actually talked
keep
to
talking, 'cause
Jesse
that was
about
great.
this. So there's this place down here in Southern California, and it's like a nerd mecca. It's called why am I blanking on what the heck it's called? What did I tell you?
You
Why is
told
it
me, but I forgot. It's
What?
called.
Oh my gosh.
It's
It's like Frank something. I'm gonna talk about it later when I remember. I'm gonna Google
It's a
this.
place. Comic book.
Okay, but it's literally this nerd mecca, and it's comic books and collectibles. Frankensons! It's called Frankensons. It's down here, and it's literally you go in. Me and my friend Victor, he and I work together up in San Francisco, and he used to work at Warner Brothers when they were doing all like the DC shows. And he started crying. A grown man started crying going into it. It's amazing. I want to do a live video with you where we walk through it.
I'm in.
It's amazing. Any collectible you want to see, any movie prop you want to see, it's there. Like I got to see the prop from Alien, like the egg with it's so cool. You
That's
gotta
awesome.
go.
I wanna go.
There's an R2D2 TV.
What?
Like it's a TV. It's R2D2 and there's a TV in it. And then they have
I
like
want that
ships
so
hanging. It's so cool. But if you've ever been there, it's amazing, and I want to go there. And
Atomic
do stuff.
American can suck a big one because Brandon Graham is not a pansexual, and I don't know why you would ask that. I mean, maybe he is. If he is, I don't care. Brandon Graham is an awesome player for the Eagles, by the way, and y'all can suck it if you
I
hate the
don't
Eagles.
watch
So
football. I
keep
watch
up the amazing
basketball.
work, ladies. Football's the best. Check out The Expanse if you haven't. Solid sci-fi. Ooh, okay, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, but thank
Yeah,
you,
I've heard
Matthew,
about it, yeah.
for the tip. We will definitely check it out. The Expanse. Putting it on the list. Boop.
Clone Wars and the other one.
With Clone Wars and
Rebels
Rebels.
first.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
You just got it. It's on Netflix.
Sports. Eagles obviously don't suck. They are the Super Bowl champions
Oh, look,
right
we
now.
started talking about
so-
sports and it went
Oh,
down.
no,
Sorry,
okay.
guys. We
nerds,
won't talk about
nerds,
sports.
nerds.
Okay.
Nerds, Star Wars. Women, movies, life. This is the thing that pisses me off too.
Are
is-
either of you planning on going to the celebration? I was thinking about it. I saw like the guys, they have their own little group of going.
Yeah.
I don't know, just because of my work schedule, if I could.
When is it again?
It's April 11th.
Oh, fair. I could like
next year.
theoretically. That's so
May-
much time. I could make it happen.
Maybe just, I know that I have something planned the weekend before that, but I just got a promotion at work, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to be working a lot more, and I already work enough as it is.
Lauren, what are our thoughts on Wonder Woman?
Wonder
Which is
Woman?
good.
Did you like it?
Okay, so I thought it was the best DC movie, which is not a very high bar. I actually had some mixed feelings initially. I felt like it was I felt like Gal Gadot's character was a little too naive for what I wanted. When I have a badass chick, I just want her to and maybe it's just that I think it was fun and appropriate for the movie. I thought it was a good movie, and I thought it was good. There was great action. It also bugs me a little that, okay, why can't she just be strong without having amazing superpowers? And I guess it makes sense in the universe, but I think Atomic American, the comic guy.
I would just like
Brandon
to say,
Graham, I
in
don't
that
know who
movie,
that is.
her father isn't Zeus, her father is Hades.
True.
That bothered me a lot. I really, really liked it. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I thought she looked like Wonder Woman, but I didn't have like a high bar for her.
That's fair.
But then I found out all this amazing stuff about the actress, which made me like it more. And then I watched the movie, and I
Yeah,
like
like,
Chris
Mario, she was-
Pine, but when I look at him, I'm like, you were in Princess Diaries too.
Okay, when I say Chris Pine, yeah, I'll throw you one better. I remember him from Just My Luck,
Oh my god!
the Lindsay Lohan chick flick.
That was
Yes,
hilarious.
that's where I first was introduced
You know,
to Chris Pine.
It makes me think of like how him and Matthew McConaughey, they're doing all these chick flicks and then
Uh-huh.
they do their serious movies.
Yeah, but
I-
it was the little chick flick. I think he
It
did
was good. It was a good movie.
I do think he had the right. They finally figured out how to get humor into the
Yes.
movies, which was good.
and do it appropriately.
Yeah.
And it's still a serious movie. And I
Yeah.
liked how they did World War I and not World War II, even though it was supposed to be World War
Yes,
II.
yeah, I think
I
it
liked
worked.
it. Yeah.
It made sense.
Because World War I,
saw that.
it's not the most interesting war. You know, people sitting in trenches and like their feet rotting. It's not very interesting, but they did it in a good
They
way.
did it nice.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
It's good.
Pay homage to that.
Hi,
fucking war.
Stephanie.
Yay.
She always comments on
Oh,
Jeremy's.
Stephanie.
I like her
I
little
love
meme.
Stephanie. Yeah,
She's so happy.
She comments on all my stuff too. I like her a lot. Tacos rule every day. Yes, but your apostrophe is misplaced. There should not be an apostrophe. Capul, no apostrophe there. No apostrophe, Capul. Otherwise,
Hi, y'all.
tacos, yes.
Hi, Steph.
Hi again, Steph. Jeff the Iron Wolf is here.
World War I not interesting. It's interesting, but I mean when you watch it, I mean
It's not as visually engaging.
because just when you compare World War I with World War II, there's so much going on with the evil that the Nazis are
I'm
doing.
not going to address that. We're just not going to
Oh
address
yeah,
that.
I'm not.
Um,
You super chatted, but we're not going to acknowledge
not
that.
gonna acknowledge that
Guys,
one.
I
That's-
already talked about this. You do not want to make me and Jesse yell at the same time. It's going to
the
be
world
bad.
will end.
No.
I did. Somebody said something that I did want to address though, which was,
As we go
I don't
back into
remember.
the. Have you guys ever been to camp?
remember.
Yes, I actually was a camp counselor,
Yes,
and I'm very outdoorsy, so.
I like camp.
I'm gonna go on a camping trip this summer. I'm excited about it.
I want to go camping again. I went last summer. It was fun.
Have you gone camping in California or back where you're from?
I actually was in Utah over the summer last year, but
I
yeah.
really want to go to Zion National Park.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. We camped in Canyonlands. It was awesome.
Favorite video game?
Halo.
Diablo 3.
Halo.
I cannot do first-person shooters
Oh,
like that. I'm so
first-person
bad at
shooter.
it.
Halo followed by Max Payne.
I tried doing Fortnite, and I was like, someone like shot me and then like it zoomed in on them like stabbing me and I'm just like
I always prefer it because I hate other people. I would always just play the campaign by myself, which was great though because I had cooperative play because I could do it with other people too. When Disney bought Star Wars, I was hoping they could introduce more alien characters and explore different cultures from the
yes.
space. Okay.
You want to diversify it, bring in aliens.
Yes. So that was the whole point. That was the whole point in the original Star Wars anyway.
So much money on
God.
Go look at the art books and just look at all of the artists that did all the creature design. And what did they do? Guess what? They don't give any. Last Jedi, do you remember a new alien in that movie?
No, Maz was from the other one. It was from
Yeah.
Force Awakens. Yeah, no.
And okay, you gave us a tiny little old lady. That was your big with glasses. That was the interesting alien.
But that was the whole thing. Is the original Star Wars trilogy? You already had the topics of diversity and equality sort of hinted at with aliens. So you don't need to go so on the nose and be like, oh, look at our diversified. You know what? I still want to see Steve Buscemi play an aging Spider-Man. That would be hilarious. I would be very entertained by that.
It said something about Holdo. I hate her. I hate her so much.
That character was like so viscerally made me so angry that I saw Laura Dern speak at the 25th anniversary celebration for Jurassic Park, and I was like, oh.
It makes
incredibly famous, supremely talented actress that I love, Laura Dern.
She defends the character. And I'm just like, I don't know if I should be mad at the actors because they're defending it. Because when you...
Terraria. Christopher Burkle wants to know about Terraria. I haven't played it, but that's...
No, I haven't played it either.
Have fun. Anyway,
but
sorry. Keep interrupting.
You look at like Mark Hamill, and he obviously was very upset. He's doing it so eloquently, though, that Disney can't get mad at him. And then you have other people who are defending their characters, like Laura Dern. And I think that she is amazing. But when I watched that, and I even said it in my video, if you just changed her to a man, that is literally, I mean, I've had a boss that was like that. The way that she talks to Poe, I felt more chemistry between that than everyone saying that Kylo and Rey had. The way she's talking to him, it's like she's getting turned on by like demeaning him and like being condescending to him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what are you doing? You're making everyone hate women. You're making us look like we don't listen to anything, and we're idiots.
But, like literal opposite of good feminism, anyway.
And
like,
when she died, I was like, yes.
Thank God she's not gonna be in the next one.
Oh my gosh! And then, what the rebels? You know, they have no more ships left. She destroys the only powerful ship they free. I had someone's comment saying like, "Oh, Leia was so heartless because she watched her planet get destroyed and she didn't cry." I'm like, she is in a war. She's been in her whole entire life, and she was getting tortured. Her main goal in that situation, she needs to survive. She needs to get off the ship because crime isn't going to solve your problems.
I'm sorry. If you saw a man in that same situation, are you going to sit there and be like, oh, he's so heartless because he didn't cry? Like, no. She is a badass warrior woman commanded the Rebel Alliance. No, she does not have time to sit there and sob and weep. She probably cried in private somewhere else.
She handles her pain differently. She was in that cell for hours. What the hell do you think she was doing? She probably could have been... Oh, sorry.
Oh, make out was a joke, hence the bad grammar. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. It was not obvious at the time.
Do you think...
Because trust me, those kinds of people would just on the nose have bad grammar in real life.
Do I like the original series more than the Next Generation? If so, why?
I do.
You like the original better?
Yeah.
So I love
Cannot
Captain
get over
Picard.
Shatner rolling. Just can't get over it.
So my experience with Star Trek is I'm a big daddy's girl, and my dad is the best human on the face of the planet. No ifs, ands, or buts. He just is. And my dad has a very infectious smile and laugh. And when my dad laughs, he lights up the room. And every person that has ever met my dad, he is such a good person that no one has ever said anything bad. Everyone that meets my dad is like, he is so cool. Your dad's like such a cool guy. And when he talks about Star Trek and when he got excited about me getting excited, it made me like it even more. And my dad loves Spock. And when he laughs at the episode where they're like, oh, Spock's the devil because he doesn't have a heartbeat. And my dad just cracks up and his whole face lights up. So when I watch the originals, I love it because I know how happy it makes my dad, and that makes me happy. Aww. But I love Captain Picard because he's what I look to when I'm in a very uncomfortable situation in the way he handles things.
That's smart.
Yeah, he's very democratic, and I like it. And it handles such insane topics, but yeah.
All right, so for me, top 5 videos: Halo, Halo 2, Max Payne, Cruisin' USA, the original N64, yes, thank you. and probably Mario Kart or Super Mario 64.
I saw another one.
Yeah, there's one. I'll scroll back for that one. But nice surprise, Jay. What's up? I saw this, but that's what the
What?
Empire Strikes Back. When Lando says it's a
First time.
Yeah. Lando did not look pansexual to me either. That's
No.
just stupid. Do you think the Last Jedi Luke could be clone Luke? I would be okay with that. That would redeem some of the that would that would
The whole like
be okay.
pansexual robot thing, it made me think. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's this movie with Ryan Gosling, and he has a sex toy that he thinks is real.
Yeah.
And he,
Lars and the Real Girl.
Yeah, I've only
Yeah.
watched parts of it, but that made me think of it, and I'm like, okay, well, so Lando's got a sex toy. I'm
Hey,
not impressed.
how insulting to pansexuals, because being pan does not mean you want to fuck inanimate objects,
I
or you want to
just-
fuck, like, non-human objects. So if you're gonna have a pansexual character and have him literally the only curious thing about his sexuality is that he wants to fuck a robot, that should be
not.
insulting to pansexual people.
It is. It's very insulting.
Also,
to...
I am down for a pansexual character in the Star Wars universe. Jack Harkness in Doctor Who, awesome. He wants to have sex with men, women, aliens, whatever. He's an amazing character, and I love him. And yeah, I think there is room for an interesting pansexual character in the Star Wars universe. You don't need to co-opt an existing character to do that. There's nothing. I mean, that's I think like Deadpool 2, and again,
Yeah.
where diversity becoming a bad word, where people are like that's SJW stuff, but I didn't mind it. It's not, guys. It was just good. You're missing the point. Diversity is not always bad. That was a good job of let's throw in this gay couple and like not make a big fucking deal about it. Where was the press about that? Oh my God, Marvel's first on-screen gay couple. Where was the crazy press about that? There wasn't. It was just hey. Here it
I love
is.
Deadpool 2.
Just slip it in.
Sorry.
You should watch Deadpool
I'm
2.
going to.
But there's just they don't make a huge deal about it. They make one little joke about it because she gets all defensive. Negasonic,
Oh, is it
whatever.
the girls.
And yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, what? I'm just surprised anyone would date you, which is a very fair point. And then like the whole Wade Yukio thing is adorable the rest of the movie, and just totally just slip that in there. Like, hey, look, this is a thing that happens in the world. There are gay couples in the world. There are gay couples in this universe. Deal with it. You know, and I thought they did a really good job. It didn't call attention to it, didn't make a huge publicity stunt about it. It was just like, yes, we should just watch this thing and accept it as normal. We don't have to give everyone a round of applause. And that's the whole thing, you know? You want a fucking round of applause for doing something you should be doing anyway, which is representing our population accurately? Like, you don't get a round of applause for that. You don't get a cookie for that. You just, okay, great, finally you figured it out. Move on.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be a big deal. When you make it a big deal, you're tokenizing, which is bigoted. So, you
Yes.
suck.
Said
Rugas,
everything.
our population, America or humanity, like we are a diverse species with lots of different colors and lots of different preferences and stuff.
Lauren, I hate it when they make this whole big deal. Just represent and move on. No cookie for you. Seriously.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Good job, ladies. Star Wars will course correct. I hope so.
Yeah.
Maybe if Kathleen Kennedy goes, maybe the people will wake up
Dr.
and realize.
Crusher, best next generation girl, compassionate and capable. Yeah. I really liked Dr. Crusher. I'm rewatching The Next Gen, and I got to the season where it's like Dr. Polanski, and I'm just like, oh,
No.
you were good in the original series, but you're really annoying as a
Yeah.
doctor. And like, her and Catherine Picard just hates her, and I love it so much.
Do you guys want a secret about me?
Huh.
I did not have any female role models growing up. I didn't really like women growing up. And I think it's just because of the person I wanted to be. I wanted to be Indiana
Han Solo?
Jones. I wanted to be
Okay.
Han Solo. I actually played a game with my friend growing up where I was Indiana Jones, she was James Bond, and we were on Jurassic Park Island killing dinosaurs.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
It was the best
I
game
love
ever.
James Bond.
It was
James Bond's
the best game
Well,
ever.
I mean,
There were no, at that time when I grew up, there were not a whole lot of women doing, representing the kind of person I wanted to be.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah. Luke,
Let's see.
Finner Concepts, maybe he was captured.
FA
Concepts.
I don't know what that means. Yeah. Let's see.
Concepts.
I saw someone say we're sexist.
Maybe.
Well,
Definitely.
no, we're not.
Jessie is a misogynist. She might be. No, I'm not. I love women. Well, I
It's-
hate people, but no, people are people. People suck because they do stupid things and are terrible, and they should all just get along and be fine, and then I wouldn't hate them anymore.
Yeah.
It's like when a corporation donates 10K to a charity and spends 90K. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is. It's just Stranger Things. Yeah, I've seen both seasons. It's awesome. I like it.
I am still on season 2. Sorry.
That's fine. It's wonderful. No spoilers, but it's great. Watch Next Gen and then American Dad right after. That's funny.
Oh no, I watched Frasier for the first time, and there's an episode in Frasier where Captain Picard is in it, and Frasier doesn't know he's gay, and so when they're hanging out, he doesn't know that he's going on dates, and then he's like introducing him, because have you seen Frasier?
A little bit.
Okay, so Frasier's really into like the opera, and this guy's like
Yeah.
taking him, and he's like, I'm taking you to Milan next week, and he's just like,
Oh my
and
God.
he's like, I could probably do this, and then he's like, no, and then he's just loving it because he's getting everything that he
That's
ever wanted, and
hilarious.
it's amazing. But
That's my favorite with those classic
Ooh,
actors.
House Stark.
Um,
Let's see.
woo. Have you ever seen Vicious? It was on like BBC. It was Derek Jacobi and Ian McKellen as like an old bitchy gay couple, and it's amazing. And which is hilarious to me too, because Derek Jacobi had a crush on Ian McKellen, and when they were in the Royal Shakespeare Academy together.
Oh, I remember watching something about that on like the dude that does all the actor things.
It's definitely
Yeah.
more. After the episode in the Next Gen where Dr. Crusher got funky with a ghost was when I stopped taking her seriously.
Dude, stuff happens
Star
in
Trek
Star Trek. They
tries
touch
to be
on every
progressive.
topic, but
That was their recall when they're like, all right, remember how we had that first interracial kiss on TV in the original series? Let's try to go for something equally as edgy.
well, I thought that it was interesting when she
Mm.
fell in love with the Dax. Oh, he wasn't Dax in that one. With the what is that species called? The symbiote.
Oh,
And like she's all into the guy, and then he dies, and they bring a woman over, and then the woman's like, "Oh, I still love you," and she's just like, "I can't deal with this."
Nope.
But I'm just like, okay,
That's-
whatever. Both ladies watch Star Trek Crew. Would you want?
Which Star Trek
oh.
crew would you like to be with? Which one would you choose to be in if you realistically had to pick one to be in? I'm going original. I just love the interplay between Bones and
Yes.
Spock and
Scotty.
and Scotty
Ah.
and Kirk. I would just want to like witness
I
it
feel
and
like
be
you
part
could
of
get away
it.
with so much more stuff.
Oh yeah, I like the hijinks would be
Yeah.
amazing.
I
That's,
love the technology in like the later generations, but I don't know. But I really like the Klingons. So I mean, you actually get to interact with the Klingons in the
That's
next
true.
gen and
That's
like
true.
Voyager and everything. I wouldn't want to be on Voyager, but I love Voyager, but I wouldn't want to be in the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant is just not fun.
No.
It's not a fun place to be.
Both of us on screen at once. It's amazing. It is amazing.
Yes!
It's like the world might end. Who knows?
Yeah,
The world
who
could
knows?
end any minute now. And before it does, you should buy my T-shirt.
Yeah, buy
you should
Jesse's
definitely buy
t-shirt.
my T-shirt. It's my face 3 different times, and it says "Jizzing Force" all over the place. Because it's awesome, and hopefully Laura will link if she's still around. But you should own this shirt. There it is. Boom. Buy my T-shirt. It's
Oh,
the best T-shirt.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Boom, ba-doom, ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. JJ starts off by showing that all is so
Yeah, that's what
Prune Boy's dream.
Jeremy's been saying for
Yes,
a while.
Jack Harkness. Thank you. Jack Harkness was amazing. It was like he just wants to have sex with everything, and it just made so much sense for his character, and you didn't have to get all crazy about like he's pansexual. Oh my god! It was like no, he just fucks everything. The end.
Let's
He's my
see.
hero.
I just want to say, everyone, thank you for the super chats.
Yeah,
I know
thank
we haven't been doing
you.
it the way like Jeremy does it, where he like reads it and says thank you. So sorry. This
So
is,
thank you
yeah,
all,
thank
anyone
you.
who super chatted.
Except for that one.
Except for that.
jerk.
Oh no, but he came back and he was like, I was kidding.
Okay, never
And we're
mind.
like, all right,
Thank you.
that's
Thank
fine.
you,
Thank you
everyone.
too. But just
Let's see.
just make it more. Do a winky face. Come on, this is how we replace face-to-face
Anna
communication.
should show her awesome phone case again. I know. It's my phone case.
Aw.
Yeah, it's a wallet too. I'm not gonna show the inside of it because it's
Steal our credit card information.
no, it's got my license in it. But hey, wait, I got something even cooler.
Jar Jar Binks is better than L337
It's
Road
my
Tycoon.
purse and matches.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
when you
gonna
go to
wear this on
Frankenstein's, they
my-
have it in every single color. So
I think. Well, you know what? I still have the
Oop.
coolest thing.
let me.
Oh, come back.
Oh, as
Ah.
everything falls. The
Everything
world is
breaks.
ending, guys.
I've always gotta bring this guy out.
What is it?
Oh, you know, it's
Yes.
just my Star Destroyer. What else?
Jar Jar Binks over L337, Rose Tico, and Holdo combined.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's-
Misa called Jar Jar Binks.
it's so unfortunate. when
Whosa
that
are
happens.
yosa? Wee.
Oh, someone said something nice about you, but serious
Oh,
question.
that's fine.
Since when are we on the topic of Harrison Ford? Have any of you watched Blade Runner before? Yes, I
Oh,
have. I didn't
yeah.
watch the new one.
I didn't watch the
though.
new one either.
I
mean,
should
look,
have. I actually heard it was good, but I just didn't. I saw it and I was
But-
like, I don't think I could see Ryan Gosling in this
But
movie.
Blade Runner and then Blade Runner 2049, there's like 2048 ones in between that I missed. It's a really bad joke. It's a really bad joke, guys.
I'll
Thank
laugh
you
at
for
it.
laughing, Anna.
I get it. I get you.
I did it. I've done it in my stand-up
Jeremy
before.
is horrible at Super Chat. Told him to talk with Becker about Super Chat.
Who's Becker?
You haven't heard him? Oh, he's this dude that talks about business, but he does some cool Star
Oh.
Wars. He's got the Ferrari in the back.
Oh, that guy! Yeah, I just
Yeah.
watched one of his videos. He made an amazing one the other day that totally
Yeah.
dissected why all of this why all of this dividing the fan base
I
is
love
bad.
him talking about mac
Um,
and cheese at a restaurant. I'm like, bro, you feel me on like that's me. I go in and if they don't have my free, I'm the pickiest eater alive.
Mhm.
So when I go into a restaurant that I've been going to for years and they change it, I'm like,
World ending.
I'm nice about it, but I'm just like,
Excuse me,
I'll
you
have
ruined my
ice
life. You ruined my life, thank you.
it's like now I have to go find something else and I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
He's really great. I really like his Star Wars videos. I tried watching some of his business videos, and I don't find business interesting at all, which is bad. I know I need to get better
He's
at
gonna
it.
tell me how to make $1 million billion
Yeah.
though, so I might have to watch some of those because I want to make $1 million billion.
Or
Or you guys can just give me all your money.
I'm
that's
just
fine.
gonna paint, and people will buy my paintings, and then
Dude.
I'll have enough money where I can hire someone to do the business stuff for me.
That's my goal. I just
Yeah.
want you all to buy my Force Jizz t-shirt so I can live off of Force Jizz. That's my goal, is to support myself via Force
Ethan
Jizz.
Van Sciver. I love Ethan.
Oh, we love Ethan so
Yeah,
much.
I
He
love
is
his
the
voice.
man.
I
love
actually had to
him.
study his comics when I was in college.
Cool.
I-
So you're like, oh my god.
Whenever he
Ethan.
draws, I'm like, yes, this is amazing. I need to learn
Yeah.
everything that he does.
I can't draw. I'm terrible at it.
You know what's funny is in my art classes, so even the guys that were only doing like computer stuff, like I'm just gonna do 3D animation, they had to take these drawing classes, and because they had no preconceived knowledge of how to draw, they picked it up faster.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
a fun
sure.
fact, and it took me like a while, but
Hmm.
I'm gonna do a video where I show this drawing I did of Princess Leia and I'm gonna have to draw a new Princess Leia and show the comparison before and after college.
Wow.
Cyberfrog, I'm so excited for Cyberfrog, guys.
Cyberfrog.
The
But
Force-
guys, don't you know that Cyberfrog is obviously just something? And then people keep getting on about it, that it looks like, because they think because it's a frog, they're like, but Pepe's a frog, so you're alt-right and you're evil. Like, no, guys.
Pepe,
The like alt-right mascot.
really?
Yeah.
They have a mascot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything.
It's an
about
ugly
that
ass
stuff.
frog.
Oh.
But yeah.
You need to understand. Understand what?
Boycotting Ethan as he returns to comic book content. You guys don't like listening and be hilariously sarcastic.
Ethan is
and
a
awful?
gentle lover. Well,
I
congratulations
wouldn't know,
for
but
knowing
thank
that,
you for
but all right.
sharing. The sequel trilogy is all in Rey's head while she's still on Jakku. That's fine, but can we also just call it Tatooine, because that's what it is?
Yeah, basically.
Let's stop pretending that they made up a new planet, because they didn't. That was okay. This is why I didn't like The Force Awakens, because it was
It
just
just copied.
it copied and it didn't even copy.
And
It
it
was
wasn't-
because like don't pretend. It copied while pretending to give me something new, and
Yeah.
that was the thing that bothered me. If you want to just make a remake, fine, but don't sit there and be like, oh well, she's gonna be on a desert planet, and we'll just call it something different.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
now they go to the forest
junk
planet,
planet.
where the rebels are, and we'll just call it not Endor, or sorry, not Yavin. Let's just go to like a snowy planet. Oh, but that's also, it's like Hoth had sex with the Death Star basically and made the Star
Yeah,
Killer.
with trees.
Only
So-
good fan service in that movie, the Star Killer. Calling
I
it the
don't
Star
know
Killer
if you
base.
guys buy the art books. In the art books, Rey is not on a desert planet. She's on a planet kind of like Waterworld, and it shows her swimming, like how there's the Star Destroyers. She's swimming through it. Brand new freaking planet.
Wow, wouldn't that have been interesting?
And in the art books, Finn is not the black character. Poe is the black character that's a pilot, and Finn looks a lot like Anakin Skywalker, and Rey looks a lot like Padme, and her name is Kira, which they use Kira in
Did they spell it
Solo.
QI''RA?
No, they-
Because
they
that's
spelled it like
stupid.
Kira.
Oh, they're like,
Like
oh,
Keira
we
Knightley,
used
Kira.
a real name, so
Yeah.
we'll just spell it like it's a real name.
So I'm looking at that, and I was like, okay, this would have been more interesting. And then, but then everyone would have just seen that they're twins, because I immediately looked at the art and I'm like, okay, they're
They're
twins,
obviously
But
twinsies.
yeah,
Which would have been so much better.
and Kylo Ren was actually an appropriate age.
Ugh,
just
not just a
saying.
whiny teenager.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
I hate sand. Cool.
Is it coarse and does it get everywhere? You are the new Rebel Alliance. Yay, Rebel Alliance. I've always wanted to be a rebel.
Always been a rebel.
So am I.
Always.
I cross the street sometimes when I don't have the walk signal.
Are you an angel? No, and I hate it when people compare me to one. I'm like, I'm not an angel. I'm a devil.
Maybe they were talking about me, all right?
Yeah,
Because
you.
I'm clearly very angelic, obviously. The most angelic person of all time.
Did
Just
you
saying.
ever watch? Oh my god, I think it's with Ben Affleck, but it's like Damagata or something. And it's the first
Dogma?
name. Dogma. Have you seen that
Dogma.
one?
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
Then like they say like angels don't have like bodily parts, so
No.
they can't get laid. So I'm just like I would never want
I
to
don't
date
wanna
angels just for that.
I don't want to be that.
Ladies here are rebels and devils fight with us. Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
I always put like the little devil emoji that's smiling.
Yay. That's just what my inner soul
Both of
looks
you
like.
can be whatever you want. Thank you. I know.
Thanks.
Oh.
I sometimes order my coffee black like my soul. And my phone number ends in 666. I did not
Oh
pick
my
that.
god, I noticed that when you
That's
sent it
just-
to me. I
yeah,
was like,
it's like that's my phone number. If you
It's
guys
amazing.
can guess the other 7 digits, then you can harass me.
you can
but-
call us and we'll. Oh
Yeah.
wait, but we're using her phone to stream.
All right,
so
so
don't call.
please don't call mine. If you have my number, do not call this number. Do not.
Later here
You're
in
really
Sweden,
annoying.
I'm gonna say goodnight. Good night.
Bye, Sweden. Literally saying.
One of
that's
you,
me.
either of Jeremy's shoulders on. But okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
But we're both
see,
like
I
2
see.
devils, and then he just does bad
But I
things
thought you
forever.
were the angel.
Oh, I'm like the really shitty angel. Though.
You're the very loud angel.
Hey, do bad stuff. Wait, I mean good stuff. Wait, I don't know. I'm drunk. Who knows? I actually straight up, because I wore black in high school, everyone was like, "Do you worship the devil?"
Oh,
And I found the
gosh.
perfect answer. I was like, "Why would I worship my husband?"
Yes.
And they were all like, "God, get away
See-
from me!" I'm like, "Please leave me alone."
When I look at the devil, I think of like the Greek version of it, where literally Hades, it's just his job. He's not a bad guy. He just takes care of all the souls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's right. I think. Well, I have lots of various opinions. I like to believe that when you die, you go to the place that you're most suited. Be suited to hell, but in my version of hell, hell has male strippers and beer volcanoes.
Oh, my dad just told me because I hate the dentist and I just had to go to the dentist and my side of my face is still in a lot of pain. But he's like, your hell consists of going to the dentist and then sharks coming because I'm deathly afraid of
Oh, I
sharks.
love sharks, but needles. Shark
It
needles.
freaks me out. Ugh.
Lucasfilm's employees nicknamed Kathleen Kennedy Sand. She gets into everything and is irritating. Yeah, why is she so overly involved in the Star Wars universe anyway?
I
That's
don't
some bullshit. That doesn't make any
understand.
sense.
I
Like
don't
she's overseeing the stuff. She should just be like, "Yep, seems good." Not be like, "Let me inject my stupid dick everywhere." That's not cool.
No.
It's not cool, Kathleen Kennedy.
Love shark. Guys,
Too
I
legit.
get bad anxiety about shark.
Fangirls showing true love for Star Wars. Way better than Thoy-based shield. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't believe in soy. I don't believe I've ever tasted soy milk in my life.
I like soy sauce. I'm not gonna lie.
Is my screen broken there a
I
little bit?
don't-
Oh no, it's just a thing in the back. I was like, what the
it's
hell?
not on the screen, so it might,
It's just a sweaty
there's like
shirt.
a blob on the screen.
I can see this. I can see
Oh,
this, and I was like,
she
oh.
thought it was like,
I was like,
a
is this
blob on the screen. Okay,
broken?
super
No,
chat.
it's just a
Brains
patch.
and beauty, keep up the great work.
Bam! I'm
ladies.
funny too. Don't forget, I have
Oh.
the trifecta. I'm not
What is y'all's
logically
favorite
possible.
Star Wars moment?
Okay. I split mine up a little bit because actually 2 moments. It's specifically "I love you, I know," and then having that reversed in the next one when he says "I love you" and she
And
says
she's
"I know."
just like, yeah.
That's
yeah, dude.
that's it for me.
You know, in that, like, when they're on Tatooine in, like, the Sarlacc pit, I felt so bad for Harrison Ford, because I'm like, bro, you're the one dude that wants to see Leia in her bikini and you're blind.
And you can't. Oh, I never.
But her brother
I never even thought of that. I'm like, he doesn't get to see her in the freaking bikini.
He's the one dude
I'm
that, like,
sure. You know that was like
Yeah.
bedroom talk later. So you were wearing what? Can you? Did you say that?
well,
by
I mean,
any
she gets to
chance?
keep it.
Right? I'm
but
like, did you still have that?
I realized that, like, as a child, I realized that, and I'm like, Han's been, like, digging on Leia all the movies, and then he doesn't even get to see her, but Luke does.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
My
yeah.
12-year-old daughter and I are big Star Wars geeks, disappointed with the themes Lucasfilm putting into Star Wars now, and any dad advice?
Original. Just keep it to the originals. Stick to the
Yeah.
originals. Just be like, these other things are not real Star. And just, I mean, you can explain, like, sometimes something changes. This would be a great business lesson, too, about changing management, changing ownership. Hey, sweetie, you know how your favorite restaurant one day sucked? It's because they sold it to somebody else. So this is what happened with Star Wars. We don't accept. So no, we don't go to that restaurant anymore. We don't watch new Star Wars anymore. That's how I would do it.
I would say I feel like every child, they're going to want their parents to approve of them and want their parents to be proud of them. So when my parents are excited about something, even though I don't get along with my mom, I want to make her happy. So I try to find what it is that she likes about it, and then I try to see the best part of it. So when, like I said about Star Trek, I like the original series because of how much it makes my father happy.
Yeah.
So if she sees your happiness and your love for it, she's gonna want to understand why, because she loves you and she's your daughter.
That's true. Same thing with your disgust and disdain for the new ones.
Yeah. What's your favorite space battles? Also, ask Jeremy for a copy of Knights of the Old Republic, the video game. I mean, I know plenty of people that have it, or there's like a GameStop right down the street. But yeah.
Space battles. The one in Serenity when they were like,
we're talking about like not Star Wars. Not Star
Does
Wars.
it have to be Star Wars?
I don't
Okay,
know.
because I
He
love the
didn't
one in
specify.
Serenity where he's like, I'm just gonna make all the Reavers fuck shit up. So I like that one. Otherwise, the Millennium Falcon and the Asteroid Field, just classic.
Oh, that's a good one.
Freaking great. Love that one.
I think just the very first one where Luke destroys the Death Star, that was very epic.
That was epic.
Like, it's just like when you're watching Star Wars for the first time and you see that happen, it's like, holy freaking shit. Like, oh my gosh.
Truth.
It's so epic.
Word is JJ is supposed to have the best lightsaber duel in 9. I don't see it because look how horrible. Yeah. See, the whole thing is, even if he does, even if it's like, wow, that's the most amazing lightsaber battle ever, it won't make any sense. It won't make any sense. Is it going to be Rey and Kylo Ren? Okay, neither of these people have any logical reason to be supremely proficient in lightsaber battling. So I'm like, wow, they just got randomly good at this, and you basically are just like, here, I made a good fight for you, now like my movie. Fuck you.
Go watch
can't pander to me
Ivan's
like that.
remake of the one from The Last Jedi
Yes.
with the music. Oh, it was so good.
So much better. Say what you want about the prequels, but as far as toys were concerned, they gave us a 4-armed robot and a Satan-looking Sith. Disney got nothing. True.
Yeah.
Wait, Therm Scissor Punch, guys. Aren't we thrilled about Therm Scissor Punch? Who,
don't even
fortunately, they don't name in the movie.
I don't want to talk about it. I think we missed one. Oh, no, we got that one. Okay, here's the new one. What non-movie Sith Lord would you like to see make an appearance in the Star Wars movie? Darth Plagueis.
Darth Plagueis.
Because he created Darth Vader, so yeah.
Because that was interesting.
Yeah. I actually, when everyone keeps asking me what movie I would want to see them make, I actually want to see Darth Sidious when he's younger and see him meet Darth Plagueis and become his apprentice and then him plot to kill him. I have this theory that Darth Plagueis, like even when Darth Sidious talks about it and he's like, he looks all down at Anakin. He's like, oh, he was so powerful, but then he just died, or he let me kill him in his sleep. I'm just like, I feel like Darth Plagueis got so, like, he was so powerful, nothing could stop him, that he got tired of it, and he let Darth Sidious kill him.
Yeah.
So I want to see that. I think that would be a freaking fantastic
That would be
movie.
interesting. I agree.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. Lucasfilm are too lazy to create their new original Star Wars story. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And now they're too afraid to because they let Rian Johnson actually try, and they're like, well, that was dumb. Like, yeah, maybe if you had read the script before.
Or maybe
at any
if you
point.
knew anything about Star Wars, or Luke Skywalker, or how to tell a story.
It's, like, not that hard, guys.
It's really not. I mean,
I've heard 1,000 better ideas than,
Yes.
than the crap that we've gotten.
you
Like,
can take that game where you just cut up like names of characters and plot lines and throw it into a hat and pick them out and put them in order. Still better.
Yeah.
Still better than
well,
The
that
Last
was
Jedi.
my take on the script was it's like they had 12 different people write a script, put it in the blender, and only kept the shitty parts.
Oh god.
So. that's
Palpatine,
my-
greatest saga villain of all time. Snoke,
Wow.
some guy. I don't like Snoke, so I'm not even.
Yeah, Snoke can suck it.
Young
Jar Jar
Yoda.
spin-off. Yeah, let's make a Jar Jar based
Ruin
movie. It can't be
Johnson.
worse.
Is a hack and an idiot.
Yep.
Jar Jar Abrams isn't better. Sellout.
Isn't
Yeah.
it? But he's a sellout and bad, crazy gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just the lack of integrity and the lack. I mean, I actually think that Abrams, the times he has shown his creativity has been fun. Fringe was it's at the beginning at least was a really fascinating TV show.
Spock's in it.
Indeed he is.
Yeah.
I thought that there were some flashes of brilliance. You may disagree in the first Star Trek movie. Of the new ones.
Yeah.
I thought there were some flashes there. And then, yeah, the thing is, when he went back, then he was like, fuck this, I'm out of ideas. I can just redo everything.
I thought for the second Star Trek movie he did, which was like Wrath of Khan, what really bothered me was when you're introduced to Khan in the spacesuit,
Yeah.
the girl makes a big thing about how he's a Sikh and how they're amazing fighters. So, you get the white dude, Benjamin Cumberbatch. I thought it would have been interesting if he wasn't Khan, since it's like a parallel universe. He was like his first commander. And that would have made more sense to me because it was all of them, all of these, like enhanced humans. So I was like, oh yeah, and so then that could have been a lead up to the next movie. And you want to diversify the cast, actually get a Sikh actor to play Khan, and then Benjamin Cumberbatch, he wants to wake up certain ones, but Khan's the leader, so he doesn't want Khan to come. Yeah, I thought it would have been better,
Yeah,
but
that was not a
missed
yawn.
opportunity.
It was
Just saying.
Did you see the third one?
Yeah, I thought it was really predictable and boring.
It was predictable. I thought it was better. I liked how they called back Sabotage, though.
Yeah.
And it had your boy in it.
Which one?
Idris.
Oh yeah, it did. But he was like deforming and like doing, like weird.
Yeah.
It's
Have
like
either of you seen
front.
Mahler's videos on Last Jedi? I have
No,
not. We have not.
We got asked that
We did-
earlier.
yeah, we did cover that.
Does anyone need a recap about topics that we've talked about? We can just list them. I feel like
I don't remember what
yeah, we
we've
talked about a lot.
We've talked about a lot of things.
We talked about Star Trek just for a second because of J.J. Abrams. That's how it came
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah. Why are we talking about Star Trek?
Yeah, so
This
thank
is
you.
Geeks and Gamers, guys. This is not Star Wars only. Only talk about Star Wars. If you talk about anything other than Star Wars, you're
Check
fired.
yourselves on Star Trek. You check yourself.
What?
What do you
I'm
mean?
sorry. What do you explain yourself? Because
Please,
we have
please.
opinions and we're entitled to them. Just because we're female doesn't mean we're not allowed to like Star Trek. So suck it. Which is the thing that we mentioned a little bit earlier. Like,
You guys haven't had news, so it's okay. News about what?
what? How do you feel about Tarantino as the director? Right?
I love Quentin Tarantino.
And when he operates under constraints, he does his best work.
Yeah.
I think I agree. Thank you, Glenn. You're amazing.
You didn't even say anything.
It's
No,
awesome.
honestly, I love how Quentin Tarantino's mind works. Like I've said before, Reservoir Dogs
That's-
is one of my favorite movies. That scene, just in the beginning, they're literally just talking about tipping.
Yep.
And it has nothing to do with the plot,
Yep.
but it's genius. I love how Quentin Tarantino's mind, he's like, this is the absolute best and most intellectual side of humanity with our other side, our whole
With the whole
animalistic,
stuff,
with
yeah.
fighting.
And see, that's
Put
why I
that
think
in
Reservoir
Star
Dogs-
Trek,
Yes.
especially with the
Oh,
Kirk
yes.
version of Star Trek, because
Oh,
that's how
yes.
Captain Kirk is.
Yeah.
Complete intelligence side, and then fighting. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good.
And see, that's why I think Reservoir Dogs is his best film. It was his first. He had a lot more to prove. So he operated
And
under those
then-
constraints.
Strong women,
Ah.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Even look
I
at
don't even
the
like those
Furious
movies,
8.
but
I mean, I didn't like the girl in Fury. Is it Furious 8?
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight. That's
Yeah,
it.
but still,
But-
yeah, he does do well with women. Darth Jar Jar would
Check
have redeemed
your
the prequels.
Star Trek privilege. What?
What?
What
Check
do you
yourself.
mean?
I would like to. No, Darth Jar Jar would not have redeemed the prequels. It would have been funny though. Okay, I would like to address because there's a thing, and we were talking about this a little bit earlier. As a female Star Wars fan, like
Oh God.
I'm like an undocumented immigrant in Arizona or a documented immigrant in Arizona. Like, show your credentials. Every time I'm like, I like Star Wars, show your credentials. Really?
It's very
Really?
irritating.
Thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people at this point have heard me talk about Star Wars online, so you show me your credentials.
It's
Thank you very
just-
much. My cat's names are Han and Lando. Why are they named that?
I will fight you back.
Because I got Han, and I was like, who do I want my constant companion to be for the next, like, 15 plus years? Han Solo, duh.
There you
Only
go.
obvious choice. Well, and then I got him a friend, not a Darth. Definitely not a Darth.
He's
not big enough,
chilling.
not fuzzy enough to be a Chewie.
Lando is
so we
literally
had to be
being Lando. He's literally sunbathing on his nice little cot in the windowsill with like
chillaxing.
foam. He's giving himself a bath. He's being Lando.
He's being Lando. He's like
Oh my
straight
gosh.
chilling.
But literally, we literally talked about this, and as a woman, every single time I talk to, you go into any store, like comic book stores. I like to go into comic book stores because I like to buy comics and I like to buy geek memorabilia. And I'm like, oh, I like this, and they're give me a freaking pop quiz, and I'm like, and then when I answer all the
Excuse me.
questions, they give me even more of a pop quiz, and I'm like, let me do you
let
one
me
better.
ask you
Let
a
me
question
ask a question.
that you can't
And
answer.
then they get stumped, and I'm just like, my go-to one, who's Anakin's father? And they look at me like I'm crazy, and then I go, I too 100% believe in the Darth Plagueis theory, so I give them that one, and they look at me, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, and then, like, on my channel, someone called me out and said, or not on my channel, it was on, I think, Jeremy's or Twitter's, someone called me out saying, oh, this girl just wants to model and just is trying to, like, up her modeling career. And I'm like, bitch, I have loved Star Wars since I was 2.5 years old. When I went to high school, I went to the same high school as George Lucas, and I gave a speech all about Star Wars.
I
Go
have
check
written
yourself.
papers.
And I take horrible pictures. I would never want to be a model. That sounds horrible. I want to sit in my studio and paint.
Wolfman Jack, my soul. My biggest fear for episode 9 is the Falcon getting destroyed after all.
No!
Oh,
I could not have the Falcon be destroyed.
Dude, if you know what, it will, because that's how I feel about these movies, is like any way they can find hurt me, if they possibly could. Did you read my first super chat, Jesse? Did you see my shout out video? Did you reach your goal? I haven't seen your shout out video yet. I do remember you telling me you put that out there. I'm not sure if we read. I think we read everyone's super chats.
Lauren, if we didn't, let us know.
Yeah, if we missed something, yeah, hopefully Lauren will let us know. We haven't reached the goal for Grizzled yet. But yeah, if you guys are curious about that, there is a video. It has a clickbait title, so that's how you'll know it's the video we're talking about. I'm trying to get a movie funded in which there's a giant mutant penguin, and I get to be in the movie if they make it. So
Oh my god, you're gonna be a penguin?
I wouldn't be the penguin, but there would be a giant mutant man-eating penguin. So if you guys are interested in that,
What kind of penguin?
an emperor penguin.
Okay.
I don't know.
I love the
Asking
penguins
hard
with the
questions.
eyebrows. You guys are both wonderful. I am very grateful for your videos. Have you heard about KK's potential replacement? Yes.
Who are they saying is gonna replace her?
Oh shoot, I forgot her name. Someone that knows the name. They talked about it in the High Council. Can you comment?
All right, who's gonna replace her? Let us know. Let us know.
It's like on the tip of my tongue and it bothers me.
Carrie Hart.
Yeah, Carrie Hart.
I don't know who that is.
She's even worse.
Ew.
I don't know much about her, but I do know that from the little bit that I do know, she's even worse. So, and with how you should have heard Ethan when he like talked about it, and like just all of them just, it's not gonna be good. Not gonna be good, guys.
That's unfortunate.
I'm just like,
because Kathleen Kennedy, I don't even know if she buys half of the shit she sells. I think she's just doing it because she thinks it'll make her money.
And she doesn't know anything about it. I mean,
yeah.
You said it a lot nicer in your video about how, you know, she did work hard, and in my opinion, she was a glorified secretary, and she got to where she is because she has an amazing resume, but it's because she had hardworking people that she was behind. So.
True. I mean, there is something to say that she worked her way from it. There's some history suggests that she worked her way as a secretary and made herself invaluable on the film side of things.
But
or she was just
did
hot.
the business side.
Or she was just
She
hot.
isn't creative.
No, and so and that's the whole thing is as an executive producer, that's her job.
Let me find it. You can keep talking. All right. Read that one. Oh, I know it's unlikely. I wish George Lucas becomes the head of Lucasfilm if Kathleen Kennedy gets fired. Guys, we kind of ruined that. I mean, I know I didn't because I was a kid when the prequels came out and I bought all the toys.
But other haters, yeah, that's like, look.
He doesn't want to. He has a wife and a baby, and well, she's not a baby anymore, but he's having fun raising his family, and he's got like a couple $1 billion.
I don't blame him. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't stick my feet back in that. Samantha Carter, SG-1 is one of the best, most underrated.
Yes, she is. Did you watch SG-1? No, she's really good. There's like 13 seasons, so I won't put you up to watching those,
okay.
But yeah.
But cool.
Yeah.
There are badass women out there. All the women in Firefly are great.
I just heard something on the title on her, on 9, on her position in Lucas. Mm-hmm. Do we even want to hear it? It's gonna be bad. A secretary that couldn't type. Aww. I don't know how her spelling is. I can't type either. I'm very dyslexic, so.
Yeah, I mean, look, kudos to her for becoming a woman in power, but as an executive producer, your job is to handle the business side of things.
Eric Becker's video on business. He will explain to you why what you're doing is not working. And if she got fired, like we all hope she did, she should learn from that. And I mean, at least when I defend the prequels, I say, hey, George Lucas decided to talk about Darth Vader in his puberty phase. Nobody wants to know about that. We've all gone through it. It's like the worst phase of life, and it's awkward as hell, but he told that part about how Darth Vader became Darth Vader, so it actually was like a complete story. Yeah. And, you know, we got the ending of Revenge of the Sith, where we got to see Darth Vader become Darth Vader. We got to see that awesome fight between him and Obi-Wan. Yep. It accomplished his goal, and his goal wasn't to alienate the fan base.
I just want to point out that from a sword fighting perspective is a really boring bad sword fight. From like an action perspective,
but, like,
it's great.
Watching like the whole
because
they
stylize
volcanoes and the visual
effects. But that was the whole thing
is
they use all the visual effects in the world and whatnot to make like this is a great fight. Like it's a great fight. It's a great fight. It's a shitty sword fight.
Yeah.
I think it's sad. Brienne of Tarth, yes, Gwendolyn Christie, amazing character. Excited to see her. And they just completely useless character. Just completely.
Let's put her in armor where we can hear her from miles away. Yeah, she's gonna do so much damage.
And then we're just gonna basically kill her twice now.
Any comment on how the younger generation won't buy the newer movie toys? Because the newer toys are shit.
Dumb.
I'm an adult and I still buy toys. You guys don't even want to know how many stuffed animals I have.
You can see a bunch of mine. That's just the ones I have here.
I have like, I don't even want. I'll show you a picture when we're done with this of just and it's not even all of them. But I collect all the action figures. I love action figures. I mean, I was a huge fan of Barbie, and I had every single Barbie, and then I got into action figures, and I got all the action figures, and that's what I spent all of my money on, was action figures. They don't even make the action figures the way that they used to, and it's like, how do you expect kids to play with the toys and buy them if you don't make it? So, it's their own fault.
It's this laziness. It's this idea that Star Wars fans will buy anything, so they just stop trying to make anything good.
No, and then they came out with the die cast where it's like metal figures. I got one for like my nephews for Christmas. The first thing they said when they opened it, they're like, "This is so heavy, and it's not the same shape or the size of the rest of my toys." It's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks. Not to mention actual quality of the new figures. Yeah, exactly.
I don't own any Funko Pop, but I have a friend who has like all of them.
I have 3 Funko Pop. I have Hannibal Lecter, and then I bought David Bowie from Labyrinth, and then I was given another David Bowie from Labyrinth in a different outfit, though.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have a friend who does Luke. Oh, they fight. They fight
okay.
and they get really broken.
Okay, you want to get
All right.
Here,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
have
yeah.
it. We're gonna bring the cat.
Cat turn! All right, here's
these
Lando.
scratches.
You guys met Han if you were here earlier, but here's Lando. Lando says hello, and Lando says, please let go of me. I do not approve of this. I have not signed a video release. You're not authorized to use my image. Here you go.
And he's going. And he's going.
He
Oh,
goes.
there he
He's a
goes.
shoulder
Hey,
cat.
hey.
There you get a cat, but you're welcome.
My net is frozen, so we'll have to check on yours for the chat.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. All right. How are you feeling? Do you wanna like keep it going?
How long have we been going? It says
an
on
hour
there.
and 47 minutes.
Oh
Or-
wow.
yeah,
Do you guys
about
want us
that.
to keep going, or should we say bye? What do you guys want us to talk about?
Yeah, do you guys have any topics for us? Otherwise, we can wrap. I know you still have a drive ahead of you. So.
Yeah, but right now I'm gonna be sitting in the parking lot getting there. Yeah.
That's fair. Female equivalent of a sausage fest is a taco fiesta.
All right.
Okay. Is that like, whatchamacallit? You can have a clam jam instead of a cock block.
Well.
Taco fiesta. I dig it. As long as it should probably be a fish taco fiesta.
Ew.
I think that would make sense. Come here, kitten. Don't you want to be in the video?
Jar Jar Star Wars. Oh. Why is my computer like freezing?
I don't know.
I don't know
Is
either.
it overheated?
No. Oh, maybe.
Could
I
be
don't
my
know.
internet just being bad.
I don't know. We'll just read yours.
Yay!
Okay.
Reading. All right, no one has any.
Drunks. I haven't had any alcohol. I've been driving all day.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm gonna watch a Warriors game at a sports bar, and I'm not even gonna be able to drink at the sports bar because I gotta drive.
That sucks balls. What time does the Warriors game start?
6.
Ah, very good, very good.
But if not, I'll just stream it on my phone while I drive,
Well,
which
yeah,
I don't.
that's not safe. We don't advocate for this. Would you get drunk on this video, please? No.
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 No, I respect Jeremy's decision. He doesn't drink alcohol or do any drugs, so
That's right.
yeah, I won't.
Mm-hmm.
I do like tequila, but I'm not gonna do it on his channel.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel when I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna go out and
Have
either be
fun.
yeah. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
sit at home and talk to my
Yeah.
phone and yeah.
I made that mistake once. We don't talk about that. We pretended it never happened. Because I got home and I
You
was
try
so
it.
drunk.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm
Okay, well,
lonely.
You were out and
Yeah,
drunk.
I was
it's not
out.
like you
Got
I'm
drunk
just
and
gonna
talked
sit
to people.
home
Yeah,
and
no,
like
I'm not
drink
gonna
and do it.
that.
I mean, the only time I drink and I'm at home is when I'm watching the game and I'm
Huh.
I'm gonna not pay $13 for a margarita. I'm gonna sit at home and drink a bottle of wine and watch the game.
Truth. Very good, very good.
A person that doesn't drink alcohol is barely a person. Okay, don't be
That's not
disrespectful.
true
That's
at all,
not
okay?
true.
Let's see. I'm really glad that my mom doesn't drink alcohol anymore because she was an alcoholic for most of my life. And she's very much a person. In fact, she is much more a person than she was before. So, fuck off, I guess. Like, seriously.
Yeah, don't
Um,
hate on someone because they're making for that kind of life decision. I mean,
Yeah, maybe you're no fun when you're not drinking. That's probably true, but that doesn't mean other people aren't. So,
I have
yeah.
been a Star Wars fan my whole life, but I would never name my pet Star Wars character's name. Well, that's your own decision, but
I mean, that's fine.
yeah, live your life, bro.
Is it a problem for you that I did? Is it like an
We
issue?
shall never speak of the Jesse Drunk streaming.
Thank you. Thank you, Brad. We shall never. Thank you for speaking of it. Thank you for speaking of that. We shall never speak of it.
The person you say you might replace Kennedy, why is she a horrible choice? Google her.
Yeah,
Google her.
I
That'll tell
don't
you more
know.
answers than me.
I have to look this up
Favorite
now.
non-Force character in Star Wars? Captain Rex is mine.
Non-force as a
Hey.
non-force using?
Oh, it's him. He's a clone. From,
But as a non-force using?
like they don't have the Force. They're not a Jedi. They're not Force sensitive.
Han.
Why did it even, like, why
It's
was
not
that
a real
question?
It's Han, obviously. And then Boba Fett, and then Darth Vader, and then...
Darth-
Darth Vader's horse choosing. Sorry, I was just listing my favorite characters. Han, and then Boba Fett, and then my cat right there.
Your cat.
Lando.
Lando?
Lando.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
see what else do we have. Tico is the best I'm not even going to finish reading that. How old are each of you? That
5
was
and 12.
a rude
Or 5
answer.
and 12. You can
Or-
guess which one's which.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
just rude.
matter.
You don't ask a woman their age.
Yeah,
I don't
come
care
on.
if we're on YouTube. We're
Yeah.
both old enough to drink.
That's right.
That's
That
enough.
should be enough for you. Enough for you.
Let's
There you
see.
go. Holdo is the best force.
You also love in LA, Anna.
Loving in LA. I mean, I presume that she loves in LA because that's where she, well, not LA, but lives around here. So maybe she does. Maybe you hop the border from the OC, just pop up in here and like, give my love on in LA. Yeehaw.
I have had some good times in LA. I really like WeHo. I love going.
WeHo's fun.
Yeah, it is
It's
fun.
gonna be Madhouse there this weekend for Pride. I won't
Jesse
go
is
anywhere near that, too many
29 and
people.
Anna is 24. Guys, don't be guessing our ages. That's not
Good
right.
try.
Yeah,
You're
not
wrong.
Right. Yeah.
I have no idea how old she is actually, but
Yeah,
you're
I
wrong
don't-
about
I don't
me.
know how old you are.
So, not 29 or 24.
Yeah, I always tell people a movie that came out the year I was born. I'm like, I'm that old, and then they're just like, they try to do it, but I'm not gonna say it because everyone in here has got Google.
Yeah, forget you guys.
We can do it after, and we'll try to guess each other's
Ooh, that'd be
based on
fun.
the movie.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Figure out a movie that came out the year
You
I
are
was born.
23, 19, and 21. I just said we're both old enough to drink.
Bad. They're both 37. You got it. Nailed it. Good job. All right, we're done with this conversation. We're both 37, guys.
Even
okay?
though I've already said, like, I graduated college 2 years ago, so yeah,
Yeah. Do you
Batman
have
89 for me.
boyfriends? It
That's
doesn't.
none of your business.
Oh wait, Batman 89. Where? Oh, I thought Batman at 89.
Oh,
was hanging out, 'cause I
oh,
love-
okay, I
Have you
see.
heard that podcast?
No, I haven't.
They did the Batman 89 1 minute at a time. And
Oh, God.
it's a great podcast actually. I'm on it. I get a credits minute. It's really great. You should check it out. And you should buy my shirt. Force
Talk
Juice t-shirt.
Star Wars. Okay, we can talk Star
Force
Wars. That's
Juice
fine.
t-shirt is a Star Wars shirt.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we're slowly wrapping up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think we're anyone have any specific? Yeah, Force Juice t-shirt. Buy it. There's a link there in the chat, and it's my face, and it says Disney Force all over the place. Do you want to take favorite story arc in Clone Wars?
Yes, I loved the episode where Fives discovers that there's the chip in the head, and he is on Camino, and he's trying to get back, and it's him and the droid, and he I don't.
Okay. Talk about Riker's beard. It is probably one of the most majestic beards
It's
of all
very
time.
majestic,
Not Star Wars,
but the problem with that is my dad has had a beard. I've never seen my dad without a beard. So when Riker got the beard, I'm like, oh my god, Commander Riker looks like my
Dad.
father.
That's right. My dad shaved his mustache when I was in I can't remember how old I was now, probably into high school, early college, and I was like, I don't believe you're an imposter. And I,
Well, see, I don't have anything against cleft chins, but I liked Commander Riker better with the beard just because he looked so young without it, and he didn't look old enough to be in his position.
command position.
And then I don't know why, I just felt like he looks great without a beard, but then when he had the beard and like I don't know why the cleft just made him look more like Superman. Like he looked like
Okay.
Clark Kent, you know?
I
And I
dig
was
it.
like, yeah, and then so yeah.
Love how you made this happen. Thank you. We turned on the internet and we did it.
Yeah.
You're awesome, Voorhees.
Sorry I'm
Friendly
late
to
to the
the
party.
party.
Have you guys watched any of the HFP
Oh,
videos?
HFP.
Why am I blanking on what that means?
What's HFP? Someone tell us what HFP means so that he doesn't have to.
I want
soon
a
to-
Spaceballs t-shirt. I have my Spaceballs t-shirt. I was wearing it earlier.
Oh, nice. HFP. Someone tell us what HFP is. Is that a channel? I don't know.
Am I
Someone
blanking?
tell us what HFP. My dad used to beat me. Sorry, Emperor Palpatine. That
Oh.
explains a lot. Porgs do look delicious. Happy foot porn. Nope.
JJ has to redeem the.
Atrocious way Luke was treated and killed off. Maybe a tangible Force ghost who saves the rebellion. Yeah, maybe. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Potter hands-free profile. Oh, happy fun. What is that? Oh, they're just coming up with random.
They're just not
Yeah.
being helpful. Hero fan production. That sounds reasonable. I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe
I don't know.
you're gonna have to clarify because we have no idea what
Or
you're
like
talking
post a
about.
link because we don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Mando
Happy
Katan.
fake people. Yes, talk about Ray.
Cat.
Why,
He's so
babe?
cute. Doesn't he look like a kitten? He's got a kitten face.
Happy fucking Potter. HR Puffin stuff.
Hayden Frick's Portman. I like that one. I don't know why, but I like that.
Hot fresh pizza. Ooh,
Mm.
that sounds good.
No, I have not seen the hot fresh pizza videos.
Harry Potter.
Harry fucking.
What house are you guys in?
Darth Vader.
Wait, let's see if you guys can guess the
Oh, yeah.
house.
What
Lauren,
house?
you're a Hufflepuff? I know so
Um,
many Hufflepuffs.
First thing you do as head of Lucasfilm, is put Kathleen Kennedy in jail.
God.
Make sure Ryan Johnson, like,
Sue Ryan Johnson.
Sue Ryan Johnson.
I would sue him.
Make sure I would make him sign an agreement agreeing to never talk about Star Wars ever
We
again.
got a Slytherin in
We
the
got a
house.
Slytherin.
I don't know if any, or if everyone is.
Jesse house. That's my house.
Do you know
thank
what house you're in?
I do. Oh yeah.
You're into Harry Potter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen you do a video.
Oh yeah. I haven't talked about it yet
Oh.
in my fandom, but no, I have asked. I did ask people in a video to guess which house I'm in.
I want to say Slytherin,
You're
but
right.
okay.
You're
yeah.
right.
What house do you guys think I'm in? Everyone gets it wrong every single time. What do you think?
I don't think you're a Slytherin, but you could be. But I kind of
So
think
you're
you're a Ravenclaw.
Everyone thinks I'm a Ravenclaw.
But I also kind of think you're a Gryffindor.
I am. I'm a Gryffindor.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
like my gut. I should have gone with my gut. My gut said Gryffindor, and then I was like, no, but if everyone gets it wrong, then I shouldn't go with my gut.
I
But
had
yeah.
an explanation as to why. No, we'll read the super chat. Maybe I'll do a video on
You
it.
guys are great. Thank you for saying what I've been trying to say all along. But the Last Jedi, but according to art, yeah, you don't, because you're a man, and you might.
See, that's something that I talked to Jeremy
Only
about.
women can say things.
And
Thanks,
it
OJ.
makes me very upset when, just because you're a guy and you have an opinion and you don't like the movie, all the guys that I've seen videos about not liking it, they're not like, oh, I hate the movie because there's a woman in it. Nobody says that. Go watch freaking Alien.
And they
Go
have,
watch-
yeah, and they have logical criticisms too.
They
It's not
do.
just like I
But
clearly.
then all the shills, they're just like, you don't like. When JJ said that, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, JJ? I
Dead
thought
to me.
you were intelligent.
Dead
And
to
then
me.
you're saying that, and then me and Jesse, we make our videos, and there's a lot of other women out there that make videos too, and we're just like, we're saying the exact same thing they are, but then they just ignore us. But I feel bad for the guys because I'm like, they're actually having valid opinions and they're getting called sexist, and it sucks that I have to come out or Jesse has to come out and we have to go and defend them, and we're just like, no, we're saying the exact.
Don't you know that men aren't allowed to have opinions anymore? It is a nice role reversal though, where we have to be the knight in shining armor for the men though. Like, we'll come rescue you. Here, get your
But
token.
then we'll get ignored.
But then we'll get it because we're not real people.
Yeah, apparently.
Get your token woman to agree with you. It'll add credibility. Maybe people
Yeah.
will listen to you again. Oh,
Lauren,
Lana wants
it's
to play
always
fetch.
a toxic fight. Apparently, you always have to hate women, and men can't have an actual opinion. Yeah.
Truth. Because that's, again, we can't have it, it has to be totally polarized. It either has to be, we hate men and they don't have opinions, or we hate women and think that they're terrible. And it's blah. You can't say anything. Your opinion doesn't matter. Ha ha ha.
Hail to
What
the
are their
beta
regular
male.
channels called? Ooh, good question. Guys, if you don't know where to find us outside of this, you can find me at Mindless Entertainment.
And at that Star Wars girl.
Yeah, so go to
Yeah.
those places. We'll, maybe we'll get that up in the description
Yeah, maybe we'll post it
later
in the
on.
description so you guys can see.
But yeah, Mindless Entertainment, that Star Wars girl, go to those places.
Yeah.
Yup.
She's got a lot more videos than me. I'm still new to this, but
That's okay.
my videos are kind of long, and people seem to like them, so.
Long seems to be a thing these days. I will probably be posting another video today at some point, probably, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we'll film like a video. Oh, hey, thanks, Lauren.
Thank you,
Together.
Lauren.
I don't know if we'll. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that about stuff.
We'll talk about things
Yeah.
and stuff.
For each of our
Yeah.
channels, maybe we'll do one for Geeks and Gamers, even though we just did the live stream. Maybe.
We can put it up at any time, though. You'll never know when it'll come at you. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
ha.
thank you so much. Someone said I'm a great artist. Thank you.
Aw,
I'm like
I'm
never
sure you
happy
are.
with any of my work, but
It's
yeah.
better than mine. Definitely better than mine.
Let's
All right,
see.
where can we find your Horcruxes? I'm not telling.
No one
It's
knows.
my cats. I'm not telling.
I'm gonna put him to a living person.
That'd be bad because
See,
they could die.
What?
Well, he put it. Nagini was one of them.
Yeah, but he put it into stuff that everyone would know. I wouldn't put it into something that everyone would know is valuable to me.
Yeah, I put into like a shitty neck, like that beaded necklace over there.
Like
that one.
really,
That's my
dude.
Horcrux.
I would put it in something that no one would freaking think of.
Truth.
But yeah, Tom
Oh,
Riddle
okay.
Neckfex series.
Trying to find Jesse's. It's just / Mindless Entertainment. It's Mindless Entertainment. You find the cow, you find the Jesse.
Or you watch one of our videos and it's usually the suggestion for the other person's channel.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you click on her channel, you'll get suggested
Yeah.
probably.
A woman should not give up her Horcrux until a guy is willing to marry her. What?
That's not how Horcruxes work.
No, that's
I
not.
think you're confused.
No. Why does everything have to come with marriage when women are involved? I hate it.
Right.
You don't see guys commenting on Jeremy's thing like, "Oh, marry me," but you see people commenting on ours.
Yeah,
and
I get
it's like,
lots of marriage proposals.
Yeah. Thank you, Lauren, for
Thanks, Lauren, for having our backs. I said some of them are funny though, and I like those. I did actually ask people because I was addressing the fact that no, there's nothing you're ever gonna say in the comment section that's gonna make me immediately want to marry you.
Yeah.
So I challenged everyone to try to figure out the thing, and the first person who commented was like, "I have a fridge full of bacon," and I was like, "Done.
Oh,
We're getting married.
that's tempting.
As long as the fridge refills whenever it gets empty."
Ah, yes. That would be
then I'm
great.
in. Then I'm
no
in
more
for
grocery
life.
shopping.
Right?
See,
just bacon forever
I'm
until
just
I
like,
have a
if
heart
there's
attack
like
in 3 years.
steaks, like good steaks,
Mm.
with chocolate.
Or mole sauce on steak.
Oh, I haven't had that.
It's like chocolate and steak, basically.
Ew.
It's like, well, not chocolate. It's like mole is like a Mexican sauce that has a lot of
I
chocolate
know exactly
elements
what
in
you're
it.
saying. I don't like
You
it.
don't like mole?
I'm very picky. I don't
Oh,
like my
okay.
sweet and savory mixed.
Fair enough. So
Yeah.
so steak and followed
Marriage
by
is underrated.
chocolate.
I want to marry Jeremy. He's married, dude.
No, you can't have. Maybe that's why no one has been married.
Because they know he's married,
Maybe
so we
that's
just lie and say
why.
we're
I'm
married.
just gonna wear a pretend ring on my left finger and hold my hand up like this every time I do a video.
Girls do that.
They do. It's so sad. It's upsetting that has to happen.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I'm like, you want to come at me? I will reject you, and if you do not accept my rejection, I will kick you in the balls. The end.
Yep.
Because that's how.
Can both of do this and say, for you, Kathleen Kennedy? Yeah. For you, Kathleen Kennedy. Don't look at my horrible nail polish, but.
Kathleen Kennedy can suck my dick. I don't have one, but she could if I had one. No, I probably wouldn't let her
Will
near
you
it.
be on the High Council? Well, if you watched last High Council, Ethan said he really wanted Jesse on there.
Me. Sorry, I just get
She's so
excited. I'm like a dog.
I
I'm
told
like,
her about it, and
Jesse,
she was
Jesse.
like, and it's even better because when you get to the end of their live stream on the High Council, and just Ethan, the way he describes her in his voice, it's
I need to. Was
it's
this her most
priceless.
recent one?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I
it
need to
was.
watch this
It's
now.
priceless.
This
I
is
was
so
driving and listening to it, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, yes. And then there's like, is that the blonde one that always yells? And then Jeremy's like, yes, but it's so priceless. You have to watch it.
I do. Good fun tonight. Have subscribed to both your channels. Yay!
Thank you.
Will the two of you marry me? No,
No.
sorry. But thanks for asking.
Yeah.
I
I would marry George Lucas if he asked me.
oh, I'd marry Harrison Ford. Still. You know, and I would inherit a lot of money because he's not gonna live that much.
All
longer.
my friends, they all like thought I was gonna marry George Lucas, and then like they even write Anna Lucas, not my actual last name.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
then, yeah, Picard or Kirk. I talked about
I like
this
Kirk.
earlier.
I just like
Yeah.
Kirk a lot.
Thomas Hart. Oh, because she's saying for the super chat. Rose and
Thank you.
Kathleen Kennedy are trash.
Yeah.
Anna, what's your channel? That's Star Wars Girl.
And I'm mindless entertainment.
That's
but
not
you didn't
creepy.
ask me.
Can I have a crush on both of you?
Yeah,
Well,
we still hear Paolo. You can have a crush on whoever you want.
the
It's a free
High
country.
Council is kind of a. Where did
What?
I lost it. It says something about
The
that.
High Council is kind
Not
of
a
a sausage
sausage
party.
party,
Not a bad idea.
Well, I mean, you guys can run it by them. I haven't talked to any of them except for Jeremy. Like, I've never talked to Ethan. I've never talked to Jeff. I do watch their videos. I try to keep up with Ethan's, but he posts so freaking much.
Yeah.
And the world class bullshit I do like watch
Yeah.
when I have time. But yeah, I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Sometimes I lose. I end up losing focus when I agree so much. I'm like, you're just saying the things. Like this video is just
Yeah.
my inner monologue. Do 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 do. Yeah.
My name is spelled with 2 N's. I'm sorry. It bothers me when people spell it with 1. So I'm
My
not trying to
name
be mean.
My name is spelledJessi. I don't expect people to get it right. Yours you should, because that's the normal way to spell Anna. People should just spell it the normal way. But I spell mine weird. I spell itJessi. So I don't
mine's
get mad at people when they fuck it up. I'm like, how-
A-N-N-A. Well, I know it's very common in California because of like the Hispanic culture that when they see
Oh.
with 2 N's, they think it's Anna.
Okay.
And then when it's 1 N, it's Anna. But it's with 2 N's, guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Mine's just an I because it's
Thank
Jessica
you.
without the CA because my full name is Jessica. Oh my god.
Oh, your full name is Jessica?
Yeah. Everyone finds that really surprising. Jessie is just my identity.
Yeah, that suits you better.
It does. That's why I go by
Yeah.
it. But if I ever did theater, I would go by my full name, which is Jessica Elizabeth Milestone. So, it's a very, like, thespian name.
Yeah, mine's
It's a
Portuguese.
thespian, guys.
Yeah.
Heroes Fan Productions. Oh, Heroes Fan Productions.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm sorry if that's-
Sorry. I'm
sorry
so
that you
sorry.
had to do a super chat for that.
Okay. I feel like I've seen some of them. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of them off the top of my head, but now I'm gonna do it because you want me to.
If you guys could magically erase all the Disney Star Wars movies thus far, but choose to keep one movie, which would it be and why?
Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue One, because Darth Vader's in it.
Darth Vader is in it, and he's
Yeah.
awesome in it. And it's a very neat standalone. It doesn't try to tie too much into things. It doesn't try to rewrite Star Wars history.
It tells a full story from beginning
Yeah.
to end. I honestly don't really like it. The only scenes
did.
I like are the ones with Darth Vader and Princess Leia in it.
Hmm.
One of my problems with Rogue One was how they did all the reshoots, and when you see the trailer, you're expecting more. And then, like, the only interesting character, like, the whole relationship that she had with that guy that raised her, and he dies, and they don't even go into it.
Yeah.
I know that they don't do it for Star Wars movies, but I thought they should have just done an opening crawl, get rid of the first hour of the movie, and then you have more room to actually show...
play and develop the characters.
Yeah.
And
it's like, yo, this girl's dad got taken away from her, and she had to live with this other dude that raised her, and he's building the Death Star, and she wants to go save her father. There you go.
The end.
Saved an hour of the movie. Now you get to go do an hour of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
Darth
I
Vader
agree.
was cool.
I agree.
Who owns that cat? She does. We're at
This
Jesse's
is
house
my
right
place.
now.
They're my kitties, Han and Lando. That was just Lando.
Now this
Yeah.
is pod racing. Tuxedo Cat. Yeah.
Tuxedo cats are the best cats. Yes, cat butt happened.
Favorite new Jedi. Mine is Kyle. What? Cartman? Carden?
Where? What?
Right there. Jacob
Kyle Katarn?
Lindman.
No, I don't know if I have a favorite new Jedi.
Can I order you guys a pizza? Well, no, because then you would know where Jesse lives, and we're
Yeah.
not gonna do that.
I don't want to give you my address. I can have the pizza delivered to like 3 miles away from here. I'll go pick it up. That just sounds like
No,
more.
but then they'll know.
You can just give us money. That's fine.
Just super chat, guys.
Just yeah, that's. we
Jar
can buy
Jar
pizza.
Binks is the new Star Wars spinoff. Oh God,
Please
why?
God no. Please God no.
You know, someone actually, who was talking about it? One of the guys doing the videos was talking about how they would have been totally down if for the Boba Fett movie they have The Rock play him.
Yeah,
That would be so great.
That would be so ridiculous because it would be so obviously like he would. They
It'd
would
be
yeah,
so
he
young.
would look ridiculous, but it would be
But I would love to see The Rock in a Boba
Oh my
Fett
god,
costume.
that would be amazing. I would just be so down.
He kind of looks like the clones.
Yeah, he kind of does. He kind of does. You know, he's like not white collar.
Crash, God no, stupid, the Fett, nope. I'm saying it because somebody said it, and with the way with
Because
Disney
it
is
would be
going,
funny.
it'd be a comedy.
Honestly, at this point,
I
I'm
think
up
they should
for
just
all
go-
the ridiculousness.
They should go full on Spaceballs, and
Yeah.
then people would accept it because they're like, okay, we
That's
know
right.
this isn't Star Wars. This is a freaking spoof.
How would I close out this opinion? Probably this trilogy, rather. Probably like kill everyone. I am gonna go more in depth on that on my channel in the next couple of days, but like probably just kill everyone and start fresh.
Are you
I do
guys
have
looking
some-
forward to the Star Wars Theory Darth Vader movie? Because I am.
The which one was?
The Star Wars Theory? Haven't you heard Jeremy talk about it? It's like that YouTube channel, Star Wars Theory.
Oh yeah, yeah, a bit. I just
I'm excited.
forget. When,
Well-
again, Jeremy becomes my inner model, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know what's happening.
Ooh, hi.
Character Lando really wants to be involved
Yeah,
right
he
now.
does.
He's feeling jealous.
Oh, hey,
He's
my
like, why are
computer started
you?
working. I think you
Oh,
should tell
hooray.
me. Spaceballs 2, The Force Awakens. No, Spaceballs 2 is the search for more money. Because apparently Disney actually really needs us, so that's actually great.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
They told the future.
I dig
there
it.
you go.
I dig it.
Hit 1,000. Yeah, guys, we're at 936 likes. Let's get that to 1,000,
Let's
please.
do it. Let's try really hard.
Let's see.
'cause I'm
What's
ready.
wrong with the Old Republic Life movie? Well, we talked about that earlier. Hello. What have we here? We have
You
Jesse
know,
Milestone and
We have a
me.
cat.
Yeah, and a cat. And Lando.
Lando. You're so cute.
And Han's
you know
over
this
there
is
too,
gonna
good
keep
for us.
happening, Lando.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna keep grabbing you if you keep coming
Crash
over
the
here.
stream.
Crash the
We're-
stream.
It's not gonna
It's not-
crash because
it's-
we're on
yeah,
Jesse's
we're on my
phone and not
My phone doesn't suck like
Jeremy's.
Jeremy's phone. So
Biker
Yeah.
mice from Mars.
better villain, Voldemort or Darth Vader? Darth Vader, please, come on. Voldemort's good, but Darth Vader.
I haven't hit like because I don't want it to crash. It's on Jesse's
Hit
phone.
like,
on
it's my
Jeremy.
phone, guys. It's not Jeremy's phone. It doesn't have the same horrible problems that Jeremy's phone
Yeah.
has. Hit the like. Hit the like. Oh my god. And
I know.
everyone must have been afraid to do that before because that went up rapidly.
Yeah, it did.
We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Crash the stream. It won't
Yeah.
crash.
We've been going
Don't do
for a while, but yeah.
But yeah, come on, guys. You can do it for us.
Yeah, next
you can
time
pretend
I'll try
to
to
like
get
us.
her earlier. Anakin or Ahsoka. Guys, I already said Darth Vader / Anakin is my favorite.
Anakin's the best. Harry Potter and the Cursed
I love
Child.
Ahsoka though.
I was underwhelming. I felt Harry Potter and the Cursed Child was highly underwhelming.
Jesse, when you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Majesty.
Majesty.
When I like played it for the first time, or like when I first saw
Hey,
the
we hit
Halo
1,000.
ship.
Thank you,
Yay!
everyone.
1,000 likes. You did it, and it's not crashed. So
Hey,
hooray.
because we're
Go
on your
us.
phone.
Yes, because I'm good at life. Yeah, I think the first time I played the game, the first time I honestly, I probably watched my brother play it first because that's how my childhood went.
I tried playing it and I keep dying and I can't even
beautiful.
get back. I'm on Halo 1, the first part where you land on the planet and you gotta go across that bridge and all the aliens are shooting at you and I'm hiding in a tree and if I leave the tree I die.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would play it with my friends on easy who were bad at video games and they couldn't get up the stairs.
You
so.
lovely ladies are the best.
Aw, thank you. Synaptic Flow. That's very nice of you.
Hearts. I like how on your phone they're red and on the screens they're pink.
They're pink.
I don't
Pink
get it.
hearts. I don't get it either. The internet.
Let's
It's a
see.
mystery.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, not EA. Okay, so guys, in college, and I'm gonna say this a lot, my teachers were all amazing artists, and one of my teachers, whose name ironically is Jeremy, did fan art for Star Wars because he's a die-hard Star Wars fan, but unfortunately he liked The Last Jedi, so I haven't talked to him in a while. But not for any reason in particular, I'm just busy. But he did this amazing fan art of Star Wars, and it's Luke looking up at the AT-AT, and some of you guys say AT-ATs, I say AT-AT.
I say it.
And he's just standing there in the snow, and he posts a picture when they came out with Battlefront, and it's the exact same image. It's just, 3D, and he did a digital painting, and he's like, this looks familiar. And I'm like, oh, yeah, they ripped off his art.
Wow.
I'll post it somewhere so you guys can see it.
Sucks.
Let me
Assholes.
I'll find it when we...
Kiss from Panama. Mwah. Where's Jeremy? We killed him.
Jeremy's hanging out with Leia. He's giving her a walk.
Yeah.
Yes,
Taking like
a
a
little
really
chat,
long
a
walk.
little
Anyway.
happy. I always get so happy when Leia comes on. I want her to bark. I want to hear her bark. She's so...
He's so little. I think we probably are getting towards wrapping this up. You finding your
I
your
am.
artsy
I don't think
arts.
it's gonna show. I'll show you so you can
Okay.
see. So, here we go. So, look at, there's that.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh, if that'll go away. So this is his.
Yeah.
So that's it, and then let me show you Battlefront 2.
I'll verify for you that this was evil stolen.
And
Do
I'll
you
post
prefer
it on like my Instagram or my
tacos
Twitter.
or pizza? It depends on the day, but like usually pizza, but
Pizza.
sometimes street tacos. But like, also in LA there's shitty pizza, so it depends.
Yeah, I went from San Francisco, which had the best pizza place on the face of the planet, and I moved down here, and it's not better anymore.
Yar. I'm sorry for your loss.
If I find it, okay. Well, now I can't find it anywhere.
I believe you.
I'll find it later.
It's thank
Right
you.
there. Look at that.
Oh,
wait.
come on.
Straight up rip off, right?
That's
Maybe
like
I'll
the
see it.
exact
Can
same
you guys
thing.
like see this? So you see that?
They can
Yeah,
see
they
it.
see that one. That's the rip off.
The Battlefront.
And
They
then
stole
this
it.
was
It
my
steals it.
teacher's art. If
Yeah.
you guys can see that. I don't know if
So
they
they
can see
steals it. I think
Yeah.
they can.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was fan art, so he doesn't technically own it, but they literally just
Yeah,
ripped
but
off.
still,
They-
that's rude.
That's literally the exact same composition.
That's rude. That's just rude.
yeah.
At that point, that's just really rude. Tacos on
Yeah.
pizza. Okay.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap
All
this
right.
up. We'll probably do another one next time I'm in this neck of the woods.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
join us for that. Thank you everyone for being here, for super chatting, for
Let's
being
do what Jeremy
awesome.
does. Everyone, tell us where you're from.
Yeah, where are you from, real quick?
Let's see.
Pizza and a taco.
It's gonna take a minute for everyone to.
For everyone to catch up.
Yeah.
The chat to catch up to
But
us.
so,
Oh.
High
Good night.
Council, Ireland, Switzerland.
Ireland, Switzerland. Oh, my
gosh,
god!
Just like literally.
California, Poland, Delaware, Chicago, Denmark, Miami,
Indiana, Portugal, yes, Portugal.
I don't know that was Chile,
Melbourne,
Melbourne,
Australia.
it's Arizona, Australia,
Valhalla.
Tasmania, Liverpool,
Virginia,
Canada,
Earth,
San
California,
Bernardino.
Korea, England, Tatooine,
So, Tatooine, New York, Philly. What's up, Philly?
UK,
Ah,
New York,
New York with the best pizza.
Alabama,
well, New Haven,
Houston,
Connecticut has
the
the
Death
best pizza.
Star, Canada, Oh, gosh.
Alderaan. That's hard.
Hell, Uranus,
UK, Columbia,
Mountain-
Seattle,
Pluto,
Pluto,
Death Star, Kentucky,
Coruscant,
Endor, Pittsburgh.
Hoth, Caribbean, Panama, Phoenix, Anna's house, creepy.
Oh gosh, no.
Princeton, Utah. Daryl, you're a bad person. Pineapple. Oh my
Okay.
god. All right, thanks guys. This has been wonderful.
Good night. Before, real quick, we need to do one of all of us that work at Geeks and Gamers, but until then, we'll work on getting that done. And till next time, guys, I don't know how to turn off on your phone.
We have been Jesse and Anna from Mindless Entertainment, and that's Star Wars Girl. Buy my t-shirt.
Yeah, buy her t-shirt.
Mwah, bye everybody.
Next time we should wear your t-shirt.
I have one coming in the mail, and we should
Okay.
definitely wear it next time. All right.
Okay. Good
Bye.
night. How do you end it on here?